Hey Marie, what's happening? Hey, how's it going, Sab? What you good, my mom? Caveman, Grand Old Duke of Dork, what's going on, my mom? How are you? What's going on, Daniel? I'm so bored. Oh, hey Ash, how's it going? On it like Sonic, mate. Yes, mate. It's got to be done, innit? Tara, how's it going? Adam George. Woohoo! We've got loads of people coming in. Hey, Matthew, what's going on? Oh, it's happy lad. So many jobs tomorrow. Oh, mate, fair play to you. Hey, Mr. AAP, what's going on, dude? Ryan, mate, what's happening, lad? Hope you good. How you doing, Mr. AAP? No Limits TV, what's happening? There's a guy I've not seen for a while. Sub check Discord when you can send a message. Well, I'm just sleeping loads. My sleep pattern's everywhere. I've completely lost like all weekend. Hey Dave, what's going on, my mom? And I'm just, hey Mike, what's happening, buddy? I literally woke up. I've had like a bite to eat, and I mean, like, I'm completely off my food. It's fucking shit. Only Fab, what's going on? Hey, 13 months. Jesus Christ, that's been a long time. 13 months. What the hell? That's amazing. So yeah. Um, um go. Um, yeah, so just thought I'll do a live stream for about an hour or so. I'm just tired. My tablets are horrendous at the minute. They're awful. Like last night I was in bed for like 11. Night before was about 9:30. Pagan Explorer, what's going on, dude? So I'm just kind of like thrown off a little bit. It's driving me a bit mental. Oh, AP, mate, you're always welcome here, my man. You know, if you ever want to come up, mate, just drop me an email. You've got my WhatsApp number, so I think you'll have to add me on WhatsApp um, to WhatsApp me. You're more than welcome up, dude, at any time, you know that. Hey, Rascal Van, how's it going? What a holiday. Even got my shorts ripped open during the lap dance. Yes, mate. The penis growing, was it, my mum? Hey, glad you had a good holiday, mate. Really glad. Um, yeah, man. Pagan, are you busy tomorrow or Tuesday? We could try and meet up, maybe. Boom, 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 boom. Hey Shelley, how's it going? So yeah, just a bit knackered. Fuck my life. Oh, it's all right, Ryan. Don't worry, mate. Tara, I've not been up to much, to be fair. Yeah, no worries, pagan. No worries, no worries. Um, Thursday we went out exploring. Oh, Vol, you're not the only one, mate. I am yawning my fucking box off, mate. I'm like, I can't stay awake, mate. All I've done since Friday is sleep. Fucking shit. I can't stay awake. I literally can't. I'm literally going to be on here for. If I can survive an hour, mate, I'm going to be on an hour. Hey, Rusty Boomstick, what's going on? I'm off me box. Nice one. Literally, I take my tablets. I'm going to be out for the count, mate. Coffee. Oh, mate. I fucking. Oh, mate. Honestly. Oh, mate. I can't touch Red Bull, mate. I can't touch energy drinks, mate. I got really bad. Oh, it's awful, Shelley. I swear down, it is awful. This is why I had to go back to bed for another 3 hours before. And literally, I've woken up. I couldn't be asked eating tea. I made a butty. I've eaten half of a butty. And I was like, I've left it there. I was like, fuck this shit. I was like, I've had, what else did I have? One of those Dairy Dunkers. I ate that and I was like, this is shit. Oh, mate, I think I'm going to have to make something. Oh, mate, I swear down, it's awful. But it's my tablets. Sometimes I get like this, yeah, for about 2 weeks solid, and then literally then I won't sleep. And that's what happened last week. I literally stayed up for like 2 days, and then I went to sleep, slept for 3 hours. I stayed up for another 24 hours, went to sleep, stayed up for another 3 hours, and my sleep pattern's fucked. It's that fucked. Yeah, it needs to just fuck off. It's doing my head in. And I'll send some people some links, and if they want to come on, they're more than welcome. Obviously. Um, but yeah, I can't drink energy drinks. I can't drink them. I got so bad on them. I was drinking about 8 a day. I think the most I drunk in one day was like 15. Hey, Mark Herbex, how's it going, my mom? If you get people on, it'll be longer than an hour. Well, mate, if they wake me up, it'll be sound, yeah. Um, oh. Hmm. Well, I've sent some links out, and I'm working on the Birmingham Underground. Oh, mate, that is gonna be one fuck of a video, mate. Um, like a lot of us know what's already going on there. Do you know what I mean? But I've sent you. a link, mate. So if you want to come up, you're more than welcome, mate. Hey, John. Oh, I might have to go and put a kettle on in a minute. It's fucking awful, isn't it? Oh. Like, I've been doing a lot of walking as well lately as well. So, like, been doing like 30,000 steps every day, which is a lot more than what I have been doing. I've not been doing that in about 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Fucking hell. I literally just can't stay awake. Varies with me, usually takes me 3 or 4. Oh, Rusty. I swear down, mate, I've been going to sleep like 7 o'clock in the morning, mate. Getting up at like 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night, mate. It's been awful. I am literally like, I'm fucked. Like today, obviously, I got up at a good time, yeah? I got up like 12 hours ago, but then I went back to sleep this afternoon and I've slept for 11 hours and I'm still tired. I'm knackered. Absolutely fucking knackered. Oh, 11 hours. I work nights. Oh yeah, that. See, I'd rather work nights. Yeah, at least I know where to bloody stand. Hey, Parasola, what's going on, my friend? Shelley. Yeah. It's fucking crazy. Oh. Tell you what helps me is energy, vitamin B. Yeah, see, I'm lack of B12, and I know I'm lack of B12. I've got tablets, but I just don't take them. Hey, Hellcat, what's going on, my man? Hope you're good, dude. You know, just fucking. Do you know when you just think, oh, fuck this shit? Yeah, no worries, Volt. No worries, mate. Hey, totally random. What's going on, dude? Oh, what's he sending? Fuck's sake, thinking. That is funny as fuck. Did you read that? Funny as fuck. Oh man. Oh mate, no, oh, there's a guy in the chat called Totally Random. Yeah. Hey, Explore McCall, what's going on? Just a quick hello. John's friends on at 9:30. Oh, I'm gonna get some tinnies. Oh, mate, if I did, mate, I'd be flat out. Birdies. I actually think if I have a drink now, I reckon I'll be flat out by 10 o'clock. That's shit, innit? Oh, dear. To be honest, right, it doesn't matter what sugary stuff I have. I seem to be plummeting more. It's like it's kind of like borderline diabetic, and it was like I was noticing when I was drinking loads of energy drinks, I was on an almighty high, and then I would sleep for a couple of hours, and when I'd wake up, I'd have more energy drinks, more. But I love chocolate, and I've got some chocolate here. I've had some of it. I've not had loads of it. Hey, Mick Spanner, what's going on, my friend? So it's like I just don't want to eat anything, and it's like it's a bit worrying, really. I've been like this for about 2 weeks now, and I'm eating at a stupid o'clock at night. Yeah, I can't cut the sugar out. Like I can cut most of it out. I think Mick that I think Volt has just popped out to go and get some tinnies. See if that or he's gone down and stuff. See, I love my sweet stuff, Carl. I really do. Like you know me, like do you know what I mean? But I've stopped a lot with like the pop and like I drink a lot more water now and stuff like that. Um, oh, this is it, AAP, mate. And trust me, right? If I could afford to eat that much, mate, trust me, I would. But I'm just completely off my stuff, like proper off it, and it's like it's really hard at the minute. Oh, just trying to deal with a lot more stuff. Yeah, no worries, Marie. To be honest, I could drink coffee now and I just go to bed. Yeah, hey, Dinkum, how's it going, my man? I did just message you, mate. That was awful. That picture you sent me, mom. I just woke up. Nah, it's cool, Dinkum. Don't stress, my mom. That message was so funny. I was fucking howling. Hey, totally random. How much you got saved for the car? Next week I'll donate more. Oh, mate, thank you. Very much appreciated. I think I've got around about 250 quid, I think I've got. Um, and yeah, I like basically like all the money that I can get is just gonna help like loads. Next month, I'll be able to put a lot more to it. So I worked it out. Haley, how's it going? Um, I RMC, how's it going? Just switched on. Tried standard nutrition. Hot gold bars meals. Oh, to be honest, I eat really well normally. I'm just completely off my food. Um, so yeah, I think next month I'll be able to save like a lot more. Because well, obviously next month literally is when I get the car. It'll be like any time now. Like, I think Michael is in the chat somewhere. So literally, I'm just hoping now that I can just literally just get that rest of that money. Um, so yeah, so that'll be good. And then I might just have to borrow money, like just to, just to insure the car and tax it and put some fuel in it to get home. Like so, because literally I'm just gonna have to like work my ass off basically. Um, Sweet. Um, ACV is great for acid reflux. Oh, mate, I've got tablets for them, mate. They're real. Omeprazole. I use that, yeah. I have them every night. Hey, Squirrel, what's happening, my mom? Oh, yeah, I drink that. Is it the Rubicon stuff? Which is bicarbonate, whatever it is. Yeah, you take. Yeah, like I have really bad, mate, where I'm sick, mate. It's I'm awful, mate. Honestly, I eat that much. Insurance is a bit. Do you know what? I got a really good big deal with my insurance, mate, on the car. And I mean, like for me anyway. I've got no insurance. I've got TWOC on there. I've got drink driving. I've got fucking all sorts on there. Do you know what I mean? So my insurance is actually really low. So yeah, for what it is anyway, I've got no claims because I got banned about 2 years ago, I think it was, um, and that just sent my depression through the fucking roof. Do you know what I mean? Of not being able to go out or anything. I hate chocolate, energy drinks. Oh yeah, see, Marie, when I worked on the doors, yeah, right, I couldn't drink Monster because the cans were too big, so what I had to do, right, for 2 nights, I had to put a caisha, right, of Red Bull behind the bar for me and the other lad. And literally, I drink like 6 cans a night, and it was fucking awful. It was like one can like every hour. Hey, Paul, what's going on? I have them now and again. Apple cider vinegar. You want? You won't need. Ah, right, okay. Um, yeah, I use a meprazole. I use not lambs, meprazole. But yeah, do do do. Oh yeah, no, that I get that omeprazole on prescription, mate. Yeah, so it doesn't cost me anything to take him. Hey, Medusa, what's happening? So yeah, it's like tomorrow I've got an asthma review in the morning, and then going exploring tomorrow. Oh mate, J2O with vodka is well nice, mate. 1 cube of ice, mate, is amazing. To be honest, Daniel, I take it regular, mate. So all I'm doing is topping up from the night before. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Dinker. So yeah, I just thought I'll just do a bit of a live anyway. I'm not staying on ages. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then just fuck off to bed or something. Put a film on and not watch it. Yeah, cheers, totally random. Very much appreciated. Yeah. Oh. Hey Glenn, how's it going? Tom, what's happening? Short term, that's 1 month before it starts. Oh, mate, I've been taking mine months, mate. Months. Ooh, veggie pizza. Ah.
Hey, Shagger.
How's it going, my old mucker?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good
Yeah,
man, good man. Oh, mate, what have you been up to? Anything exciting?
well, apart from making an old curry sandwich out of my leftovers of my curry, not a
Oh,
lot.
mate, that sounds good, man.
Mm.
Yeah, mate. Gotta be done, on it. I haven't been eating properly, mate, for about 2 weeks now. Been proper shit. Like, Joe, because my sleep pattern's everywhere. I'm going, right, I need to get food, and then I'm eating at like midnight, and then I'm eating at 5 o'clock in the morning because I've been asleep all day, and then like it, I'm just not eating, Joe. Like Joe, where I should be cooking, I'm just going, oh, I'll just get a bowl of cereal, or I'll just make a bit of toast, or some noodles, or something just shit food. I'm just
Hmm.
fucking forever. I'm just like nightmare, mate. So just like. Well, I had I wouldn't say proper food, but went to Mackey's on Thursday, with Brady. Whilst we were out exploring, but it's not proper food, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's like just fucking keeps you going, doesn't it? But
I do like a quick Big Mac and fries. I gotta be honest, even though I'm normally this is veggie curry, but I
oh
will
no,
stop at Big Mac. Stop for a Big Mac and fries because I can get them for 1.99 as well. Like it is cheap.
oh yeah. Like, it's all right when you're out, and Joe, when you're exploring, you don't mind getting that sort of food. Do you know what I mean? When you're out, but it's like when you get home and you just think, oh, I could do with making some proper food, or like even a pizza, or something like that. But I just can't be asked. It just really can't be asked eating. It's like, I don't know what's up with me, mate. I really don't. But I'm losing weight as well, yeah, because obviously I'm not eating properly, yeah.
Well, that can't be a bad thing.
No, well, mate, I'm fucking massive, mate.
You
I'm
fat
about
cunt.
14 stone. I
Yeah,
am,
you
mate. That's the thing.
You fucking whale. You fucking
Oh,
elephant.
mate. Fucking whales don't even come close.
Mate, you live in Wales, and you are a whale.
This is it, mate. I swear down, mate. It's fucking awful, mate, isn't it?
You fat bastard.
I
You
ate
fat
all the
bastard.
pies. I ate all the pies.
Yeah. Nothing worse than being fat, and I am a little bit fat myself, so yeah.
It happens, though. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is,
Hello, Jackie G.
I don't know if she can hear us.
She looks like she's frozen there, like frozen. Looks like she was taking.
Yes, I can.
Like that, and then it was like as if she was having squeezing one out. Them
out of a tiny starfish arsehole.
Who?
Gotta be doing
Okay.
it.
Cheeky bitch.
Hello to everyone in the chat as well, by the way.
You're right, hello.
Hello. Yeah, like I said, it's just I think about 2, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, 30.
I tried to do an explore last night. Went down to Portsmouth.
Oh Jesus!
Everywhere we went, we had no success. It was just like, yeah, there was little movement sensor cameras on one building. There was another one. We climbed over a wall to try and see if we could get in around the back, and the building next door had a security guard just sitting there and standing and having a smoke out the back. We were like, oh fuck. So that was rubbish. So we did about 4 things, and I just said, I guess we'll call it a night. Like, yeah.
Oh, don't. We went exploring the day before my birthday. Do you remember when we did that birthday live? And I was fucking hungover to fuck, when I? Yeah. Me and Brady went and did that Kirklees College the day, after. That was sound. Yeah. I was fucking hungover to fuck, right? But I still carried on, right? On my birthday, we went out exploring. We hit 10 places, and everywhere was either Tinder, yeah, it had those fucking PID cameras, right, motion cameras, right, or it was flattened. It was one or the other, and it was like, I said to Brady, I said, right, do me a favour. I said, let's go and check on this place up near Manchester, because it's on the way home, right? And I said, if that's fucked, I said, take me home. I'm going to get a Chinese. I'm going to have a fucking wank and go to bed, mate. And guess what happened? It was fucking flattened, mate. I was like, right, take me home. And that's what we fucking did. Like, in the end, I just fucking went home and had a fucking Chinese and had a wank and went to bed. It was fucking shit.
Jackie, fucking echo beast. Come on. Where's your fucking headphones?
What?
Hey, Indie Media, what's going on?
Just everything coming back.
Determined.
Well, Taffy's doing it as well. They're determined not to use headphones. I don't know these people, honestly.
Mate, I have got headphones, but I just have to set them up and I can't be bothered.
But it couldn't have been Taffy because when he spoke, it came out of Jackie's.
Oh, I was going to say it wasn't mine. Like, I never have a problem with mine because I turn everything off. So, I just don't have any multiple windows open and shit.
That's not it. It's the fact that you're hearing yourself come through the speakers, and it's supposed to try and subtract it. StreamYard is supposed to listen to the two things and subtract them, but it doesn't get it right all the time.
Right, makes sense. Hey, Darren, what's going on, my friend?
And you got just this song.
Jackie, somebody here called you a slag. Oh, sorry, Jackie's lagging. Sorry.
I don't give a shit.
Flagging.
Lagging.
Just a slip of the tongue.
Oh,
You do know I'm going to twat you when I see you.
No,
You
did you
cheeky
know
bitch.
Jackie's slagging? Jackie's slagging.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jackie's a slag. Her ass oversized on fucking dream.
Right, Jackie's going on another fucking phone because I'm pissed off with this now. It's doing me fucking nutting. Jackie's going to fucking kick somebody's ass.
Jackie's a slag.
Sees him.
You can't
Oh
do that.
dear.
Even if someone did write it, you still
Piss off,
can't
you.
read it. What the fuck?
There's nothing. Harmless comedy, I assure you folks.
Harmless? The bitch is gonna swallow a fucking drain pipe if she carries on.
All right, she's going to bloody batter the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Right, let's add her into this one, right, and then remove that one. Right,
Yeah.
is that one better?
Yes,
Side
hold on.
cam.
So I'm going to put it right in a minute because
There
that's
you go.
doing my fucking head in. Right.
Oh, that is funny as fuck. That's broke me. That has. Like throwing
You're
a
really fucking
brick and
broken.
skip in it.
I could get away with this. She's just all frozen, so I can just do what I
I
want.
am not frozen now, so you can piddle off.
Mm.
Sorry, you slag.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitches.
Fucking slappers. What are you doing? I'm fucking slapping,
Oh, fuck.
I'll fucking slap
slapping my,
someone in a minute.
slapping my head. What the fuck?
Yeah, I fucking will as well. I'll call you right, slaphead.
Oh, mate, honestly, now you fucking my sides are killing me. Fucking hell.
Oh, I'm
Fucking hell. It's like throwing a brick and a fucking skip in it.
Jesus. Fucking flying you. Bastard.
No swearing, it's Sunday. Fuck you,
Oh.
Darren.
I
Yeah.
swear any bloody day of the week, so it makes no
Oh, thank
difference
you,
to me.
Elizabeth. Hmm.
I was just thinking, you were there that day we went to that police station in
Yeah.
Manchester, wasn't it, Taff? Was you there?
No, I wasn't. Jackie
I was.
I know
I
Jackie
was.
was, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Did you-
we went about 2 days after you because we didn't know that you were up this way.
Ah,
And then you told us that it was back open again.
and it's still
Yeah.
open by all
Is
accounts
it?
because I don't know when they filmed it, but Hell on Earth went and did it the other day. It's on their channel.
Oh, okay.
But they said like the name of the video is something like "This prison is open," and it's like it's a police station.
Oh,
And they were
bloody
going like,
crap.
why is there a bar in here? Why is there this in here? Why is there that? Because it was used as a film set, so they obviously didn't watch our video. So yeah,
No, they didn't. Bloody plebs.
See, like, we had an inkling that it was recorded, yeah. You know, a recording studio, like a film set sort of thing. But
Yeah.
that didn't. It didn't like sort of penny didn't drop with the bar because I just thought that it was sort of like they would just go there and have a few drinks after work. Hey James,
Yeah.
what's happening? See you later, Tara. Thank you for joining.
I'm getting in bloody shower after. I fucking need one.
I know, yeah. I thought we could smell something dodgy.
I could smell you from here. Fucking hell.
Oh,
No,
this
we're
is
talking
stick
out
on
loud,
there.
It
John.
smells so bad, it's coming up the screen like it's causing ripples. Like,
I know, yeah. I'm going,
Bitch.
fucking hell.
oh, I should have. Oh no, actually, it's not. No, it's not you. I should have a chat with someone else. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking Jackie, but no, I've got to have a chat with somebody else about something. Ooh, yeah,
Cool.
yeah. But I'll copy you in on it though because it's important. Like I'll send it to various people, but I'll start the conversation now so I don't forget.
Cool.
Yeah, the butt hurts are butt hurt. Yeah,
Oh, was it?
and they're all ganging together now because they're all butt hurt. You know.
My God, so it's a butthurt bloody posse, is it?
Mm. Yeah. Let me just who am I sending this to now?
I don't fucking know anymore.
Mm. There we are.
Oh, again?
Oh yeah, apparently.
Well, I'm waiting for mine, so hurry up and send it through me.
Oh shit! Yeah, so that's the one I meant to send it to you, and I'd sent it to.
Mate,
Yeah.
mate,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
There we go.
okay. We're all right. We're okay because if that
There we
person's
go.
doing it to you, they're kind of leaving it to
Right.
everybody else.
I'll be back. Oh, I'll be back in a minute. Then I'll have a quick look at
Okay.
it.
Yeah, making shit up now. I can't believe it. Fucking hell! It's just like, they just don't know when to give it a rest. And what it is, they're all fucking. It's because of the Butthurt crew, because of all the people I banned off my channel, including moderators, and now
Really?
they're showing true colors now because they've all been
Mate,
blocked.
this
Because
has been going on for me for about 2.5 years, mate. 2 years.
It's been going on a while,
So,
hasn't it?
I'm not interested, mate. If I'm honest, right? Do you know? Only because, plain and simple, right? That it's like, whatever we do, we're in the wrong. So, as far as I'm concerned, they can just fuck right off.
Yeah.
And that's me putting it politely. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're not welcome in my channel. If they come in my channel, I don't say anything. I don't even block them anymore because I'm just fed up of them. And I know they're going to be watching. I'll put money on it. They're going to be watching. They've been watching since day one.
Yeah. Some people have just got no fucking lives.
Rusty Broomstick. No, it's not. But
Somebody making assumptions now.
Adolf and his butthurt cronies. Hey, Bexy,
No.
what's going on, my mum?
Hiya, Bexy.
My
Yeah, I
little
can
pinky's
see
in.
everybody now. Hi, Mick Spanner. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Rusty Broomstick. Hi, Daniel. Oh, look, Shelley. Hi.
Daniel's a pillock, did you just say?
No, it's a Daniel Ullock, you fucking...
Oh, sorry, you
bloody
son. I got
hearing
it
out.
fucking wrong, didn't I? Fucking hell.
Cheeky fucker.
Oh, I know. It'll only get worse, so shut up.
I know you do, you cheeky bitch. Right, Pagan Paranormal Explorer, Matt. Hiya. Yeah, another Matt.
History Hunter Down Under.
Yeah. Who else we get? Colonel, you right, dude? So Mark's, was it? Oh, yeah, he got stung on the throat yesterday, didn't he? Well, he thinks he must have thought he was dying or something, so I don't bloody know. They were just getting ambushed by bugs.
Sexual accident.
Yeah, well, all I know is on his live stream, he got stung by some bloody bug, and then Colonel's like, oh, yeah, you got a red mark on your throat. And he's like,
sorry, mate,
what?
just replied to you, yeah.
And that was it. He was going home. So it's like, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Hi, Carl. Matt, did you
See,
enjoy
that, right? Just your like when you read it then, me, and it was just like,
yeah, no, it's exactly that.
Yeah, exactly that, mate. And you cannot, right? And I swear, fucking down, right? I remember everything, mate. And do you know the worst thing is, right? People go, "Oh, here's my number. Yeah, cool. Oh, if you're ever in the area, do you want to pop in and have a cuppa?" And it's like, "Are you fucking stupid?" And then you want to call shit for me, but you want to give me your address. Are you fucking stupid or just absolute stupid? Because the same problem happened with Gav.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, go and speak to Gav and his missus. That's all I'm saying, mate.
No
Put
way.
it this way, right? Gav's missus, right, was going to go to this person's house and beat the fucking life out of that person.
When you said about...
I tell you what, Matt, right? Do me a favour, right? Just turn your video off and your voice thingy, your thingy, and drop him a message and ask Gav if you don't believe me. Gav will probably
I will do.
Me.
I will.
Yeah, you should definitely ask him, mate. Because put it this way, it got that bad They were
Really?
desperate, right, for this person's address, and I refused to give it. Yeah, because I knew that Gav's missus would go to that person's house.
Wow.
Yeah, because she's scatty, she is, mate.
Mate,
Gav's
complete.
missus.
Oh, see, what? Gav's missus.
Yeah, she is fucking doolally, mate. She's like us, mate. She doesn't give a fuck. She'll just go, right, fuck you, take me to this person's house. And she'll just go out, whack, bang, and that'll be it, game over, mate. Do you know what I mean? She will not give a shit, do you know what I mean? But
Oh yeah. Oh right. You were there because there were a few witnesses to this, and I thought Melissa was there, but you were there as well. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
So I remember you saying that to that person. So yes, I was there.
They came up. This person came up to me and wanted to have a chat, and I went, "Nah, not really." And they went, "Oh, can't we let it be bygones?" And I went, and I don't want to deal. And I said, "Anyway, I don't want to deal with it now because I'm here to enjoy myself. I don't want to talk about this stuff." And that's it. I just walked away from that person, and that was it. Now this person has made up a whole fucking event that took place, and they secretly recorded it and has got a tape recording of it. I would fucking love to hear your tape recording. Come on then, let's hear your tape recording then, because I spent about 20 seconds telling you to basically, in a polite way, fuck off. Fuck off. And you kept trying to come back up to me, and people intervened and said, leave Matt alone. Just leave him alone. Just don't bother. Just leave it, you know? And that's about how much time I spent with you. And if you're spreading fucking bullshit behind the scenes now with some fucking tape recording, really, I'd love to hear it. What is it? Is it you yourself trying to mimic my voice or something? Or have you fucking cut me up on a fucking, editing software? Because I tell you what, I didn't spend any time with you, and you were fucking you were walking out of the thing with us as well, and I was a bit concerned because when you were there, I was like, I didn't want to be fucking near you or anyone. I'm like this because I'm very, very fussy to not be around women specifically, right? Unless there's somebody else present, because I don't fucking trust women. I'm really sorry to have to say.
He's not sexist, but this is why he's gay. I'm just throwing it out.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the last thing I'd ever want somebody to say about me is that I've ever tried it on with them. Yeah. I'm not interested in that, right? And that's why I don't trust women in that sense. I do trust women, but as friends, but even then, I don't really like going around visiting women on their own. You know what I mean? I just got a thing about it. I don't want anyone ever turning around and saying like, "Oh, he's done this to me" or something like that. It's like, nah, fuck that shit. So I kept my distance, and when we were walking out, I made sure I kept my distance because this person was hanging out in the background. Two of them, in fact, two fucking shit-stirring troublemakers. Two of them.
Yeah.
And we had 2 for 2. They both came up to me, both wanted to chat to me. I said, no, thank you.
Yep.
Kept my distance from them. And now they're saying that some fucking event took place, apparently. Really?
Let them chat as much as they fucking want.
Hey, Mike, what's happening? The only events that took place was that, like, from what I'm gathering, is that you told them to fuck off, but ever so nicely.
In a polite way, I just went, nah, not really. And they were like, this particular person said, is Steve there? Oh, yeah. He knows all about this.
I was just saying about the magical money that kind of disappeared. That's it. Crackhead Joe. That's the one, mate.
Oh, yeah,
Crackhead
mate.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't mention the names, please. Do not mention
the names. If there's names, you're getting fucking timed out.
I have been told
Crackhead Joe will be fine. That'll be enough.
It's funny. There's like a little tryst of people that appear or pretend like they're not mates with each other, but when one thing happens to one, like the others are all like fucking, And because I've blocked and said, fuck this, I've had enough bullshit. I know where the bullshit's coming from. And I blocked a load of them. And I just went, no, not interested. No, that's it. Enough's enough. Now they're all fucking absolutely bubbling now. They're all fucking bubbling. And the first person to pop out was one that was banned a year ago. So it just goes to show, doesn't it? They're all banned, and suddenly
Yeah.
the one that was blocked a year ago, boom! Now they fucking popped out with this
Yeah.
bullshit.
It's always the bloody same.
They're
The butt hurt,
evil,
like
they,
you said.
they are. But
Butt hurt.
Yeah,
Fuckers.
unbelievable, unbelievable. Anyway, I just say it in passing because
no.
I can't wait to hear this fucking tape recording that don't fucking exist. But the thing is, it's like this story of like money going missing. Like fucking somebody said that somebody'd stolen money off them. Yeah. And really, and the thing is, they knew exactly who it was, but then it became another person, and then it became another person, and then it became another person. But they knew exactly who it was.
I can't say what I want to say because I've already put it on a private message. But
do you want to know? I don't think there was any money missing, mate. That's my personal opinion. There was never a fucking penny missing.
What I've said to you in the on WhatsApp, I can't. Do you know what I mean? Like I can send it to Jackie now, obviously, because obviously then Jackie will
right.
Jackie will know, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like who we're on about, yeah. Forward message.
Oh, you see, yeah, Vacant Haven's premiering it. Don't you leave though. You can't leave now. You got to stay here.
Jackie P, the green nose. There you go. Sent. Right.
That's it.
Hey, Mel.
Right. I'll check.
Mr. John, you're all cunt law. Oh, well, there you go, Mr. fucking Bangle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There were 2 fires. Remember, we were chatting about there was a fire.
Hey, Darius, what's going on, my friend? Jesus. Darius, how you doing, my friend? Jesus, Matt, you'll get on with Darius. Yeah, go and check out his channel. Right? He, is very much like you, my friend. He is well on it. Yeah, he's into his UFOs and stuff like that, and he likes to go his own separate route and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm doing well, Darius, mate. I'm doing well. Cool Tools, what's happening, my friend? Oh yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, we've had a pretty shit week in terms of Urbex, in terms of things that have happened, because we chatted about the fact that on the 13th, so that would be about a week ago, a week ago, yeah, a week
and a bit.
On the 13th, there were 2 fires. There was St. Joseph's set on fire. No, it's 3 fires. If St. Joseph's was set on fire,
Joseph's,
then the Odeon round the corner, which is just round the corner from it,
Speedway,
Coventry Speedway, Speedway, right? Well, guess what? Then they put those fires out, so they weren't too bad. But somebody went back a week later, which was 4 or 5 days ago now. It's probably about 4 days ago. Set fire to the Odeon again. Oh,
really?
Mr. Bengal may not know about this. They set fire to the Odeon in Preston a second time, right? And this time it went up like a fucking tinderbox. The thing burnt to the ground. It was the flames. I mean, they had to tell people to stay in their houses and close the windows. It was that bad. It was a serious fire right in the middle of a shopping street. Yeah. With all the shops and everything like that, right? Yeah. Well, guess what? There's been an update. They've arrested a 14-year-old boy in connection with it. So they think they got their man.
So not good though.
But the thing is, Mike is saying it was a 14-year-old kid. Is it confirmation now that he did it? Mike says he couldn't go out when the fire was on. Yeah, it was that bad because it was sending really bad smoke. And the thing is, you don't know what's in the smoke as well. You could have asbestos, which won't break up in the fire as well. Asbestos particles will just like whoosh, that'll be it then. It'll just release them into the atmosphere. So you'd have all sorts of shit going off. Not good at all. And that that's sealed the fate of that building now, because they literally have to just smash it down inside now. They'll have to smash the insides out. So it will get developed now, which in a sad way.
Is that the plan right from the beginning?
Well, not if it's a 14-year-old kid. Probably not.
Yeah,
But
but how do you know, right, that the council or someone has not said to a bunch of kids, do me a favour, go throw that building on fire, here's your fuel, mate.
That would never happen. That would never happen because it would get back. I mean, the kids would grass. They would say, "Oh, we were put up to it." It wouldn't. I don't think that would happen. Yeah.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
they've knocked it down.
Jeez.
Jesus, must have been that dangerous. They must have had to have gone in there then.
That is
Oh.
pretty bad.
Jesus, I would like to see some footage of it all. To be honest, I haven't even looked at the arrest. I was told about it that a kid had been arrested. Let me see if I can find what is it, Odeon Preston. Anyone's got a link for the like seeing it being knocked down?
Yeah, don't read that out, Taff.
No. I was literally just typing back, mate. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know everything's a little bit coded, like at the minute, but it'll all be unrevealed.
Unrevealed? You mean revealed, not unrevealed?
Well, shut up. I'm fucking tired, you fucking slag. Jesus Christ.
Fuck you, bitch.
Slappy dappy do.
I fucking slap when I see him.
Oh,
Hi, Jackie. It'd be like, fuck off, Taffy.
Matt, I'll just send you the message.
It'd be like a
yeah.
chin me.
Oh, mate.
Right.
To be honest,
So we got
right, I am really looking forward to hitting up this whatchamacallit, the fort again.
That message don't make perfect sense to me, John. Do you?
As in police?
Oh,
As
yeah,
in
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I can't-
Well, wondering
Yeah,
if it's
very
that
well.
person, yeah.
I passed on my my suggestions of who I thought it was. I passed it on to the police, to be perfectly honest, because I'm not a fan of seeing that at all. Yeah,
but the
it's
thing is, what
it
I
is the
find
cinema
that
we
really
explored.
pisses me off that they'll do all these fires, right? All the security in that area, right, will go fucking harder than hard, yeah. And then they don't just fuck it up for one building; they fuck it up for like a 10 square mile. They fuck it up big time because they just fucking go hard as fuck. Do you know what I mean? And then you don't have much of a
Hey.
choice but then to climb up to the roof. And
Hi, Brady.
then the roof.
Brady's in.
I have sent him the link
All right.
to pop on, but I know
Yeah.
he's in work, so he probably won't. Unless
All
he's
right, yeah.
unless he's just got home, which could be, yeah.
Yeah, could be that, yeah.
Yeah, History Hunter. Lower the cone of the silence, lol.
I just found it very interesting that, you know, because it's been featured on, you know, my channel and a number of other people's channels, it's a popular Urbex location, and these are classic Urbex locations as well. They're places that are treasured, like, you know, they are real
They're
treasures.
amazing.
And like people are just going, oh, look at that on this Urbex channel. Isn't it really cool? Isn't this a great building? Boosh. Set it on fire.
Yeah, set
You
on
know what
fire.
I mean? I mean, what's wrong with that fucking?
But do you know what? Do you know what another bit that really bugs me, right? Is they don't know if there's another one person or 10 people in that building.
Exactly.
They
yeah.
just go poof, right? So not only have they put themselves at risk, they've then put multiple other people at risk, and they just don't give a shit. And then it becomes ruthless then because they just have got no fucking thingy to themselves. They're just a loss to society, and they fuck it all up for everybody. Do you know what I mean? So, like I was saying, we don't just fuck up on one explore. It fucks us up for like a 10 square mile because the security then just goes, fucking hell, did you hear about that fire on such and such? Yeah. It's like,
I'm just looking at a photo now of, I'll show it to you because
I thought you were still at work, Brady.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's from
Let's
above.
add you to the screen.
Have a look.
That's from above. It's in the back half. It's in the back half of the building because I think this way is towards the main street. So it's definitely at the back bit of the building. However, I swear I saw the bit that was further towards the street going up as well because I was looking at like looking at it. I think the front end went up
Hey,
as well.
Louise,
But
what's
that
happening?
is
Ozzy?
every single part of that building. That is the whole
No,
thing. That's the seats. That's the area where all the seats are. That is it.
Jesus,
That's
bad.
just completely and utterly gone.
That's
What I'm
That's
terrible.
saying.
awful.
Yeah. Oh, it was the second major fire. Well, it's the third actually, because they tried it once in this place. Then they tried
Yeah.
St. Joseph's. Then they did this. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I
Wow.
mean, that's just like that is raging.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
really bad.
booming, mate.
You look at that from the distance. Look at that over
Fucking
Preston. That is a
I hope
massive
you all
fire.
got your marshmallows out.
Yeah, not good though, is it?
No, it isn't.
That's a bit naughty, that, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit. And the
So
rest.
I want to find out now more about this kiddie who's been arrested, because apparently it was on the actual television news that they'd arrested somebody for it,
Oh yeah.
but it
What,
wasn't
on
straight
ITV?
away. They've obviously they've obviously
Hey Stephen, what's going on, my friend?
been given information about that. Something's dropped, like about it.
Well, obviously, mate, if they've been charged for it, mate, that's well, it's arson, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we are. Teen arrested, and it says
Two
it was
teens
due to
arrested.
be. Oh right, yeah. A 14-year-old boy has been arrested as the police investigate the cause of a major fire in Preston city centre. Right? It took days to get this out as well because it was still going. Says we have made an arrest in our investigation, and our investigation is much ongoing. I would appeal to anyone who's seen anything suspicious in the area yesterday. Yeah, but yeah, they've arrested somebody. Whether he'll be charged or not, we'll have to see. But the thing is, a 14-year-old kid is probably, they're not going to be able to handle the pressure, so they'll probably grass whoever else was in there up, and it's gonna come in.
Apparently
Do you know when I was younger, right? When I lived in my mum's house with my stepdad, right? Do you know what my stepdad always said to me? He says, if you're gonna do something, do it yourself. He says, don't watch someone else do it because you'll get in more trouble for standing there watching than actually doing it. Guess what I did? I went there and I was watching fights all the time. In the end, yeah, there were like people that were just jumping in all the time. I got fed up. I was just whacking the fuck out of him. Do you know what I mean? And then it was like my mate had set a telephone box on fire just for the sheer look of it, right? And then he booted through one of the windows. Do you know what I mean? Just by swinging down off a tree into the phone box. He was just an absolute toe rag, and I used to get fucked for it. Every time it'd just be like, oh, who did that? Oh, telephone box gone on fire again in the middle of the pen. Do you know what I mean? It's like fucking hell. It's like it was horrendous. In the end, they put CCTV up then. Do you know what I mean? Because they just got fed up of the same thing going on and on and on, and it's just fucking. It's just getting beyond, isn't it? It's like we set the mountain on fire because we thought we were like being clever. Do you know what I mean? Weeks later, still hasn't been put out because it was just spreading. Do you know what I mean? We got fucked for that. Do you know what I mean? When we were younger. Do you know what I mean? But it's like now I haven't got I don't even think I own a lighter. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just fucking easier. Because I'm like, fucking hell, I don't need it. I've got, do you know what I mean? I've got, stuff that I can make a fire with, but only through my bushcraft stuff. Yeah, mate. Is that those windproof ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Somebody gave this to me. I mean, I'm not a smoker, but yeah, it's like one of these like turbo ones that like.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I've got a Zippo somewhere. Never use it.
No, I know, yeah. Fucking hell.
It's worth too much money. If I use it and then lose it, I'll be like, no.
Zippos are expensive, mate.
Yeah,
I've got mine cheap, but I know it's worth a lot.
I'm going to get another pint of bowl.
No worries, mate.
I got mine years ago, Taff.
Oh, yeah?
I was abroad, I got it, and I thought, oh, is it real or not? It is real. It's been authenticated. And also I've sent it back because it's got a lifetime guarantee on Zippo, so you can send them back and get them to sort out the wicks and stuff. And I sent it back, and they did it and come back and everything all cleaned up, lovely. Well, sort of cleaned up, but Yeah. It's collectible, put it like that.
Oh, it's handy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but I'll never sell it. It's just
No, it's just something there, isn't it?
yeah.
That's going to be.
Got Tutankhamun on the front of it.
I was going to say, it's very sad, but if they've got caught for it and they're going to get done for it, that's going to be their fucking lives over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to stay on their record.
You know, it's a fairly serious offence because, you know, people can die through it. You know, it's no mean thing. And the money's worth of damage that usually comes with these sorts of things is like, and they say, oh, well, it was going to be demolished anyway. But
That's not the
thing
point.
is, it's a listed building probably, and you know, realistically, they're meant to be demolished in a certain way, and they try to preserve certain things. But if you go setting fire to them, I mean, it's like game over, isn't it? So there's a lot of cleanup costs. Then it would have to be, you know,
They
not just damage the building.
They have to.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
literally
You guys have
to
been in there, haven't you?
down to the brick and then start all over again.
Mm.
You
Thing
know,
is, the companies that have to go in and do the emergency work, because it would be emergency work then, because the thing with a burnt out building is it can be set on fire again if it's not like fucking then pulled all down. It's like it's charcoal, isn't it? So it'll go up again if somebody does it again. So they would say like, right, whoever owns this, right, has to pay now to get an emergency team in really quickly to do it, and they're going to be going, oh, that's loads of money. So the thing is,
it's not going to be a couple of quid, is it?
No,
No.
Is it
because you know you haven't planned what you're doing, like, so it's an emergency, you know.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That place was full of asbestos as well, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, you got the removal of that on top.
Well, they'd have to do that before they
that.
demolish it. They have to get rid of it in the first place.
Yeah,
Once they got rid of it, they then can do the rest of it.
Because of the asbestos, you're going to get a specialist team in. They're all going to be hazmat suited, and then they got to be like that. They probably have to put a like a dome on the building, or they have to seal that building off before they can go in there and trash it out. And you know, the expense of all that, doing an emergency job on that is like, so
And
yeah,
that has to be done. That's got to be done before they demolish anything else.
Yeah, you've got to remove the.
You can't get around it, and because it's also it's burnt. Obviously, it's burnt because of the asbestos there already. They've literally got to level the site and then make sure it's clear afterwards. So they have to do it at the same time. I know for a fact it's not going to be cheap.
No, not at all, mate.
So there's millions of pounds in insurance money there that'll have to be paid out, all because of like selfish fucking idiots.
That's if they've still got the insurance. And if they haven't, mate, that's one big back pocket, mate. That's going to be rifled, mate. I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
Because if that
that's only if they pay out.
Years, it's going to be horrendous.
Yeah,
they might not even pay out. They might say, well, you know, someone got in there, so it wasn't secured properly. We ain't paying.
So what tends to happen is people who own these buildings, they won't own them in a person's name, because that would be the stupidest thing you could do. You'd have to have a front company. They would own the building in the company, and if then there was any damages or whatever, they just like fold that company in, you know. And so you know, again, they'll get out to paying it, and then who's going to pay it? Then it'll be the council.
What's going on, Dave?
Then it'll be the council, because nobody will be taking care of the problem, and so it'll come out of the council bloody fund. So like it'll be everyone else will be paying for it.
Oh yeah. And then they wonder then why, do you know what I mean, that our roads aren't being looked after, and do you know what I mean? Like I shared this meme the other day, right? Someone tried filling in holes in the concrete on a main road, and someone had gone there with spray paint and said, "I've seen the holes filled in better on Pornhub." Do you know what I mean? It was like, fuck's sake.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean? It was like, fuck it. Yeah, but I shared it. It's on my Facebook. It's on my private Facebook, yeah? Not on my group one, yeah? And I just thought that was funny as fuck. And I thought, right, I'm going to wait now for my auntie to message me, yeah? And she did. Oh, she messaged me and said, "Can't believe you watched that a film for now." I was like, "What are you chatting about?" And then she went, fucking seen what you just posted. And I was like, no, I said, I don't watch that filth. I said, that's disgusting. I said, I get the local bike from down the road. And she's like, you're fucking evil, you are. Do you know, that's what she said to me. Yeah, she goes, you wait until I see you. You're going to get the biggest slap ever. And I was like, oh, all right. Sorry, Auntie Claire. Do you know what I mean? It's like, whoops. It's like, whoops.
Yeah. I'm just looking, it says old asbestos containing materials can release intense concentrations of toxic mineral fibers into the air when a building burns.
Oh, wow.
So,
You're fucked.
Yeah, basically, I mean, like the damage that causes, not just the fire, the building fire,
in general.
right? Everyone around there, literally, that's why they're telling them close your windows and stay indoors, because that smoke is full of asbestos.
Okay.
That is crazy.
And it
I
says
bet they're going to get in there quick.
once they're airborne, it can be hard to avoid breathing them in. Firefighting teams, it causes a serious health issue for anyone nearby. I mean, this is like, if anyone's watching now, like who's a bit of a sort of like, closet arsonist, just realize, you're not just setting fire to a building, you're actually damaging the health of everyone that lives around there. You're just fucking, you might as well just go and get a machine gun and start shooting people. You might as well. You know what I mean? You're just getting all that shit in people's lungs and you think it's funny. It's not funny.
It's as funny as you stumping your little toe and standing on a Lego block.
That stuff will linger as well. The stuff lingers in the air afterwards. It's not just like, oh, it's all right. It's in the smoke. It will linger.
Yeah,
and then once they put that water on, okay, it's a little safer because it's wet. If it's wet, it's not too much of a problem. But you've still got that heat, because the heat dries out the water as it goes, doesn't it? That's why it goes up like a tinderbox.
Yeah. Somebody's asking me what I'm drinking. Red Stripe. Because I used to drink Kronenberg when it was £4.50, but then Co-op decided to put £1 on it because Co-op are wankers. So, that's a bit expensive now, so I don't drink it anymore.
Cheers, Mel.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, it's like, it's just fucking annoying. Like, we've been to buildings months after, when one's been burned down, and as soon as you go in there, you go, fucking hell, it's like there's been a recent fire. But you're looking around and it looks months old, maybe 6 months old. You can still smell it. It's horrible. We've come home, we've got in the car and go, fucking hell, you can still smell it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it gets on your clothes and it's game over at that point, innit? It just needs to go straight in the wash, But when you've only just gone out and then you're stinking of smoke all day, it's not good for you. It's no good for me. I'm asthmatic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? I've got an asthma review in the morning. I forgot about it until before, and I'm like, shit, first one I've had in 2 years. Hey,
I had mine not long ago.
2 years I've been waiting.
Yep.
Thing is, right? I mean, this stuff they used to charge us 50p a can, right, in Bristol in one of the clubs. So 50p a can. Right now it's £4.65 in Co-op, right? So they're making a hell of a lot of profit off it. You know what I mean? It's one of those. They're probably getting it for £2.50, charging you £4.65. So I can't stand Co-op, bastards. I mean, they're one of the most expensive garages. If you ever go to a Co-op garage, it's like the prices are through the roof. Fuel and stuff in the shop. I mean, like they used to be as it's named, cooperative. So it was run, the shareholders were the people who worked for the company, and it's like it used to be cheap, but it was for the people. It was for the people. It was like the original Lidl's, it's like the original Lidl's, and now it's nah, give us your money.
Like I'm quite lucky, right? There's a Co-op literally like down the road from mine, like literally down the road, right? But also another 5-10 minute walk down the road, I could be in Tesco's. Guess where I end up most of the time? Tesco's. I can't be asked to Co-op. I literally go there because it's a convenience, right? At after o'clock at night, and I can't be asked to walk Joe further up the road. That's all. Do you know what I mean? But it's fucking one of those things, isn't it? Just can't
Yeah.
be fucking helped.
Do you know what I don't like as well? Is that they play. I've talked about this many times, but they play price games. Yeah, where you go in one week and like a packet of crisps will be £2.40, and then you go in a week later and it'll be £1. And you go in a week later, £2.40. Go in a week
Yeah.
after that, £1, £2.40, £1, two, and they keep doing this for months. And then they go £2.40, and then they stick in it, and then it's like for a couple of months, and then they go £1.80, £2.40, £1.80, £2.40, £1.80, £2.40, and they play these stupid fucking games. I mean, what is that about?
They do that with chocolate all the time as well, didn't they? Chocolate was like £1, and you go in the next day, it's like gone up to like £2.09 for like one of those bags. You're like, what the fuck? I'm not in the cinema.
Fucking other even worse.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like see, look, Natalie just said then about club card deals in Tesco's, yeah, and they're changing so you get more for your money, yeah, and that's true. If you've got a club card in Tesco's, you are fucking bagging. It was like the coffee I get, right, Dow Egberts, right, beautiful coffee, amazing coffee, right, but it's like £9 for a jar of coffee, right? But with your club card, it's only £4.
Yeah, but that's because they double the price artificially. So unless you get their club card, fuck you. That's the way Tesco's are. You're having a club card, whether you like it or not. Otherwise, pay double or fuck off. And that's the way they are. It's like, you're having a fucking club card, so fucking just get it now. Because if you don't have it, everything's doubled. So pasties, £3. Club card, £1.20. And it's like, really?
Yeah, but it's funny because like
Tesco's are pricks, mate, and because of that, I won't fucking shop in Tesco's because they are playing fucking games. Fuck them. They're playing games. I'm not interested. I will not go in there.
Who's that? Oh, hi, Haley. Oh God.
Yeah. Nah, anybody that thinks that they can go, well, you ain't got a club card, right? You can pay double or triple, right? Because you ain't got a club card. Really? Is that a nice message to be sending out to people who just like pull it in and they haven't got a club card? And it's like, oh, really? Fuck you then, sir. Fuck you, sir. Welcome to fuck you, sir. Yeah? And I haven't got a club card. So it's fuck you, sir. So I tell you, I'll tell you privately how I deal with that, but not for you.
Mate, I already know, mate. That's cool. Just don't go there.
Fucking pricks. Unbelievable.
Oh, if they make money somewhere, they will. It's like Morrison's. They piss me off. They obviously all this plastic bag shit and all that, and then they do cardboard bags now, don't they? And stuff. It's like 60p or 70p for a bag, which is recyclable. Surely, if you want people to use plastic, well, you don't want people to use plastic bags. You put the price of the plastic bag up. Have an alternative, which is going to be cardboard or something like that, which is dirt cheap. People will use it.
Wait, Mr. Dinkum says you got to subscribe in Australia for $60 to get a year's membership to use their what's Costco? Costco is that?
Costco. They're quite cheap.
Yeah, but Costco is that a supermarket?
No, it's a wholesaler.
Yeah, it's a trade. It's a trade thing, though, isn't it? That's the trouble.
Yeah.
You got them over here as well.
Yeah, well.
Hey, Dinkum, have you got Lidl's and Aldi's where you are? Because they're proper cheap. They are. But what bugs me, right? What really frigging bugs me is you go into Co-op and there's a tiny packet of Kellogg's cornflakes. I'd never buy them. But I just look at them and I'm just fucking laugh my tits off. It's like a tiny packet. It'd be £3. And it's like, what? That'd be like 50, 70 pence or something. And you'd have an even bigger packet for 70 pence of just the same shit, just cornflakes. But Kellogg's are just like, oh no, we'll charge you £50 for a small pack of cornflakes or something like that. And it's like, and then that £50 by the time you get into co-op will be £100. You know what I mean? Oh, that'll be £100, sir. They'd be like, oh, have you got your club card? Oh, that's £500 then, sir. It's like, you know, it's
Fucking
just,
rip-off merchants.
it just blows my fucking mind, right? All
And
these
not-
companies that are in the UK, like Kellogg's and Heinz and all these fucking well-known brands, and literally you look at how
You're
much you
paying for the name.
pay for that in Lidl's, yeah, it's the same shit, yeah. Lidl's can put it out for that price. Why are Heinz wanting a quid per tin of food or something? You know, why do they want a quid per tin when you can pay 20 pence in Lidl's? Why is that possible? Why is that happening?
Because a lot of the time, the products are the same thing, like you said, because they
You can
come from the
fuck off,
same
you Steve.
manufacturer. What happens is they go, oh, have Kellogg's because you pay for the brand. It's the same as if you look in paracetamol or ibuprofen, because it's a brand name. If you get another one, a different tablet, different name tablet, 50p, whatever it is, 20p, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's just
Nurofen, $4.99 for 20 Nurofen or something like that, right? 20 pence for ibuprofen, and it has to be the same stuff. It has to be because it's manufactured to a medicinal standard, so it has to be the same stuff. It has to be. There's no difference.
Well, the only difference there may be is other ingredients. That's like you might have
Bulky materials.
For example, let's go for it's probably easier to do, say, cornflakes. Yeah, you look at the stuff for the cornflakes. It might have 20 grams of sugar in it, for argument's sake.
Yeah,
and then you look all salt. You look at the other products, and they put it down there. It's 19 grams or something stupid like that. That's all the difference is. The main product is still there, and it's done at the same places.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a place down the road from here, and they are called Cereal Partners UK, right? And they produce everything that goes in all the shop products. That it's basically like Kellogg's and all this. But the thing is, Kellogg's won't admit whether or not they get their stuff from some other people, because they go, no, this is ours. This is our stuff. And they always make a big point to say, no, this is ours. We make this, yeah. But what they don't say is, well, they say we make it. Yeah, but making it can be as much as getting it in a lorry and putting it in a bag. There we are. I've made that now. We made it. Yeah. Right. They don't tell you, but Cereal Partners is one of the biggest producers of this stuff in the UK. And it's getting boxed into loads of other things that become other companies' products. Yeah. So, yeah, it's all a bloody con. I mean, a mate of mine used to work in a meat factory. He said, you would not believe. He said, we got a production line. It's just going dun, 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 dun. It's like that. And he said, and then we get different stickers. And it's like, oh, this is Tesco's expensive meat. And it's the same production line. And then we stop it. We stick different stickers in. And it's like, no, this is Tesco's value meat. Chung, 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 chung. You know, and then it's like, and then this is Morrison's expensive meat. And then it's Morrison's cheap meat. It's the same frigging meat. It's all the same. Nothing different with it.
All comes from the same thing, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Tesco's have gone way down, in my opinion. Really gone down. And they even have different brand names for Tesco's, which are not Tesco's. They've got One Stop, is it? That's Tesco's.
One Stop, yeah.
One Stop is Tesco's. They're pretending to be other companies, and they actually charge less money in One Stop than Tesco's do. Well, how is that possible? Because One Stop is Tesco's. So how's that possible? Yeah.
Yeah, but did what was it? There was a place, right? What was it called now? Right, basically Booker's bought out a company, right? And it was something called something soft drinks, it was, right? Basically, they are a company that works alongside Marston's, which is works in the pubs, right? And I can't fucking for the life of me remember now what they're called, but basically many years ago they took them over and they went, oh, and we can beat such and such, you know, like this company, right? And
Yeah.
it was like, what the fuck? It was like, how can you compete against yourself? Do you know what I mean? Even though you, do you know what I mean? It's just fucking, it's wrong, isn't it?
I mean, I saw something, you know, British Airways was saying we are suffering because of, like, you know, people aren't da. So, and it said in the article, British Airways parent company had this to say. It's like, come again? Come again? Hello? Did you just drop a bollock there? British Airways parent company. But it's not British Airways then, is it? It's just a front. How long has it not been British Airways? Has it never been British Airways? It was
Well, who
always a
knows?
front. It
We
was
only
never,
know
Yeah.
what we know.
you know.
That's like it's like you look at B&Q, you look at Screwfix, yeah, they're the
Yeah.
same.
Mm-hmm.
Who owns them? Kingfisher.
Oh,
Bloody
fucking hell.
hell.
There we are. And you got, like, you know, when you had Next and Burton's and all that, that was owned by Debenhams.
Yeah, Debenhams, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they split off again because they got
Top
too
Man.
big because you're not allowed.
Yeah. Top Man was the other one, wasn't it?
That's
I think
it.
that's
Yeah.
where they're going, isn't it? Yeah, Top
You
Man.
look at all the big high street names and put down,
Most of
like,
them all run
put
by the
what
same
they
people.
own. Oh my god, it's unreal what they own. You think,
Yeah.
oh, you what? I thought they were a separate company. No, they're all fucking entwined.
Yeah, it was.
Just
There was
under different names.
Curry's, Dixon's, and Comet, right? And they were all owned by the parent company. It's the same
Yeah.
company, and they would say to you, if you can find the price better anywhere else, we will match it. But all you're
Of
doing is
course.
matching the price from a company that's owned by the same parent company. It's fucking.
Yeah.
I
Well,
tell you what, we might
when
as well
it
be in
was,
fucking Russia because it's like it's all a front. It's all
Yeah.
a fucking front.
Well, do you remember when Curry's and who else was it? Basically, it was Dixon's PLC. Yeah, when it was them, right, and then they bought out Comet, and that's why you don't see Comet anymore because they turned them all into Curry's.
Yeah.
And it's stupid. Do you know what I mean? It was like ridiculous. Like I was working in Comet, right, for like 3 months, right, and then some guy come over and he was just like, oh, he says, this company's going to go bust, and I was like, mate, I don't really care. I'm just here for the money, like, you know. And he went, well, I own Curry's over the road, and he said, basically, he says, you'll be working for me soon. And I was like, oh. I was like, how's that? And he said, well, we've just bought it all now. And he said, and funny enough, he says, we're going around all the stores and looking to see what stuff that we can keep. And I said, well, I could do with the money, if I'm honest. I said, if you've got full-time work for me, because at the minute I'm on a 16-hour contract. And I said, if I could get any more than 16 hours, I said, I'll be happy. And he was like, he says, come for an interview next week. So I give him my days that I was working. He told me when to go in, and off I went. And believe it or not, I bagged myself a 39-hour contract at the age of 15. So I was really lucky with that because I just wasn't interested in school. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be out earning money, and money's king, innit? Money wins. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not a piece of paper, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's who you know now, innit? Not what you know.
Somebody was asking about Tool Station. That's apparently owned by Travis Perkins.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're cheap. They're still cheap, mate. Tool Station. Yeah, they're doing all right, mate, if I'm honest. We've got
right. Kingfisher's interesting. They started off as Paternoster stores. They bought out Woolworths. Right, Woolworths already owned B&Q. I never knew that. See, there's interesting.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that, but Woolworths owned B&Q, so they got
No
that
way.
as well, right? But then they were able to, buy in Superdrug and Comet. But the thing is, Comet was part of. So the thing is, Comet and Curry's and Dixon's were all part of the same company. So the thing
Dixon's
is,
PLC. Yeah.
So is Kingfisher in charge of fucking Curry's? I'm going to read down now. Yeah.
Hey, the commenter, go ahead, run buses like Brighton and Hove versus Go Northeast versus Severn Vectis. Also part of the Go via Thameslink Railway in the Southern Thameslink and the Great Northern. Ooh. Shut up, Frederick Humphreys, as if Sainsbury's still selling Russian diesel. It won't be for long. Won't be for long, pal.
Here's one for you then. Unilever, they own Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and Bovril.
And
Yo,
I'm
what's
not-
going on,
I'm not-
Ducks?
if I'm not, what's the thing with the flick the top? Pringles.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Pringle.
Once you pop, you just can't stop.
Yeah.
They just own everything.
Yeah.
Well, pretty
Yeah,
much.
Unilever are massive. I mean, they always say like the soap companies, aren't they? Basically, selling
I
you
don't know, I
stuff
never
to
dropped
clean
my
your
soap.
clothes. Clean your clothes. I mean, it's a massive industry. Like detergents to clean your clothes.
Mm.
That's how they've made the money. They're buying everything else out. Mm. And the thing is, above these companies, they're probably owned by other companies. But I mean, it's not so obvious. But as Frank was pointing out, there's like BlackRock and there's Vanguard, and Vanguard own like 70% of everything in the world.
Yeah, they own loads of banks, don't they?
They own like everything you
BlackRock,
think
yeah.
you know about. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh,
it's
here
like-
we go. Fucking hell. I'm not going to say he sent me this, right, but I will forward it. Right. Mr. Bengal.
Hi, Frank. Hi, Crazy John.
Yeah.
You haven't sent it to me yet. Hurry up.
No, hang on. I'm just finding fucking the idiot
All right.
above you. Here he is. Sent. Right, it's sending.
Come on, Anne.
Hang on. It's been a bellend.
I'm gonna go get a beer. It'll be here by the time I
There
get
you go.
back.
Right, we're sent. We're sent. We're
Oh,
sent. We're
right.
sent.
All right, yeah,
Check
okay.
this out.
I'll have a look now.
Oh yeah, right.
Hold
yeah.
on.
Yeah, you go and get a beer, mate, before you start.
Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up shit, that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucked up shit, isn't it?
It is.
Mate.
Jesus.
Any consolation,
Shows you all
right?
the fucking
I
names.
applied for 2 new counties to live in, right? And I've got my old job back in one of my old places down where my little girl lives.
What? You have?
Yeah. So
So
I
you're
have
gonna-
a job. I have a job to go back to when I move down south.
Mm.
6 in the morning till 9 at night, Monday to Friday.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's long days, but the work is amazing. It's
Well,
it's
You want to
Yeah.
just get yourself down there, forget all this council
I know,
transfer
but-
scheme bollocks.
well.
Mm.
This is what I've been doing now. I've been applying now just for like houses, well, flats, just to get down there. Yeah, I'm just applying now. I've applied for 4 in the last 2 days because they've literally it's been awful. But I have applied for 2 of the councils down there as well. But I'm just going to get fobbed off again.
Yeah.
Mm.
If I'd known, right, I didn't realize when you said that like you'd been rejected because you'd applied for something that wasn't in the area of
Mm.
where you were. I would have told you straight away, yeah, they're not going to accept you because you haven't got that what they call family connections.
Yeah, well,
But-
this is it.
It's a
what I
shame you.
did-
Yeah.
what I did on the first one, is basically I said that Claire was my auntie, and they were
Mhm.
like, "Oh, that's not enough." I was like, "Right, okay." So I rang them up, obviously, to put in, like a review kind of thing, and I said, "Look, my daughter's in the next county across." And I said, obviously, I know it's not the same, but, and I said, obviously, then I've got, obviously, you know, my auntie's kids and that as well, and they all live there and stuff. And they were like, no, it's not enough. So I've just applied now for the same district as my daughter, because obviously that's my internal family, isn't it? Not, do you know what I mean? That's my daughter, not cousin or whatever. So I might have a better chance of getting that one. But at the same time, even if I let's just say it's Northamptonshire that I go to, which is massive, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's not the smallest of counties, so at least I'm gonna still be down that way. So it'll be a bit of a bonus, I think. Do you know what I mean? If I can get moved. But I'm just trying to look now for places just to move now because it's just doing me head in.
Yeah, well
Oh,
done.
what's this? Quick Fit are owned by Ford? No,
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
They are a rip-off company.
Yeah.
They are. They're a complete rip-off company. They're like, oh yeah, brake pads. That'll be £300, please. It's like, what, for £20 worth of brake pads? You know, yeah, but we fit them for you. Yeah, so what are you charging me then? Well, it took you like half an hour to do it. You know, so what are you charging? Is £600 an hour?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another beer.
No worries, mate.
Okay.
So yeah, it's there's been I've been doing quite a bit this week. Do you know, whilst I can sort of you know, get stuff sorted, not really. So I managed to get 2 of my debts wiped as well because I finished paying them. So that's really good.
It helps.
Oh, massively, it's going to help. It just means that I've got a little bit more money now as of next month. Do you know what I mean? So that I can put more money then towards the car and stuff. Hey, Frank, what's going on, dude? Hey, Tazboy, hope you're good, dude. NHC, what's happening? Oh, mate, it's dark out there now. What the fuck?
Yeah, somebody turned off the big light outside.
Fucking go and turn it back on.
You know they're on power savings.
It's a big hologram. What you like?
It's not dark, it's someone turned my lights off.
Yeah. Oh, bollocks, not something.
Yeah, so it's Mini Cyrus, not right now, right this second, but basically as soon as I get a moving in date, I need to message my boss up, my old boss, and he said he'll get me in literally for like 2 days after to give me time to settle in, and then I'll start work again. So yeah, it's amazing work. I loved it there. Absolutely loved it there. Do you know what I mean? Literally, they just went, oh, can you go over to such and such section? Because they knew I'd just get on with it. Do you know what I mean? It was like normally it was like 6 till 4, yeah? And then they'd just say, oh, look, someone hasn't turned in. Do you mind doing a few extra hours? And then it was like, yeah, that's cool. Like, do you know what I mean? So I'd end up like every day then just working till 9 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? But it was good for me because like those 5 hours extra, you know, 5 days a week, which was 25 hours, right, was just all overtime. So it was like £27 an hour. So it was fucking amazing. Do you know, on the overtime, it was like, obviously the fucking tax man, yeah, enjoyed it a lot more than me, yeah. Do you know what I mean? But it was worth it. And then I used to go on the doors then at 10 o'clock at night till 4 in the morning on a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. And then I'd be in work then 6 o'clock in the morning. I'd literally get about an hour's kip if I'm lucky.
Yeah,
Crazy.
You don't want to overdo things.
No, I can't now.
It just affect your health. Don't do it.
No, fucking hell, it'll kill me. Do you know what I mean? But the only good thing is then they were really like lenient. So let's say I couldn't come in tomorrow because I needed to do something. as long as I told him, I said, look, you know, such and such has come up, and they're just like, yeah, no worries, it's cool, don't worry about it. As long as you've told us, just ring up in the morning just to remind us that you're not in. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. So they were all right. It was only once in a blue moon, do you know what I mean? So if something comes up that I really need to go and explore, then I'll just do that again. That'll be sound. But he knows that anyway. So, in fact, he's probably watching now. Yeah, he watches all my stuff, like, so it's pretty cool. Like. He'll never comment. I'll just get a message in the morning saying, "Oh, cheers for the shout out last night." Oh, but yeah, I'm pretty knackered.
I remember I had a chip on my windscreen and it started to crack down, and I was told, "Oh, it'll fail the MOT." So I thought, let's just get it done quickly in it. So I rang Auto Glass.
Hey, Mark. Oh, Auto Glass, yeah, the worst of the lot. But they are quick.
They wanted something like 1,400 quid.
Jesus.
I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" I said, "Jesus Christ, I reckon I could get my mate to do that for about 100 quid." And guess what? He did it for 100 quid. Yeah.
Do you know, right? My mate works for Auto Glass, right? And he said to me, right, he was like, right, bring him up, yeah? Tell him you want to just buy the windscreen, you want to go and pick it up, right? And take it home, right? When I get home from work, he said, I'll charge you 50 quid, right? And he says, and I'll give you the warranty that comes with it. I was like, fuck off. It was like, I went, mate, don't worry about it. He said, what I'll do is I'll just put it down as that the customer's already got the windscreen. And he says, we only charge, I think it's something like £37 plus VAT or something, right? It was, or 38 quid plus VAT. And I was like, fuck off. And he was like, yeah, mate. He said, I don't give a shit. He said, it'll take me about 40 minutes to do it. He said, and that's it. He says, if you really want to help me, he says, go and boot the old one out, he said, and just clean it up for me. He says, when I get back, he says, I'll do it straight away, like, and it'll take me a lot less. And I was like, fucking hell, Sam. Just went there with, do you remember the old, do you want a bass guitar? Do you know the thin cord on that? Get that. Just cutting it out, like, all the way through, like, because they're all fucking bonded in, aren't they? A lot of them. They're not like the old cars where you could just push them out. Do you know what I mean? They just drop out. Yeah, it's like a bit of a nightmare. Like, yeah.
I just couldn't believe the fucking the price. And
Oh,
I just
ridiculous
said,
they are.
I said, you do realize, right? You know, when you say things, stupid prices like that, people are just going to walk away and get it done down the road. So, you know, you are literally like, you know, having a laugh. And they were like, oh, well, you know, go and get it done then. And I said, I fucking am. But, you know, but there's no like, you know, in between of like, oh, yeah, we'll reduce our price. They're like, nah, it's 1,400 quid or fuck off. And I'm like, oh, fuck off then. Fuck off.
Mate,
yeah, honestly. I'm fucking off laughing at how much money I'm saving. Fuck you. But it was kind of like I knew it was going to be embarrassingly bad when I rang him, but I didn't know just how fucking ridiculously embarrassingly bad. I mean, what next then? What can you imagine? Like, oh yeah, I need a new windscreen for my car. Oh yeah, that'll be £10,000. Like, oh, I need a new windscreen for my car. And like, you know what? In 10 years' time, I need a new windscreen for my car. Oh, that'll be £50,000 then, please, sir. Yeah, but the car was only £10,000 brand new. I know, sir. I know, but that'll be £50,000, please, sir. It's like, fucking hell.
You got a car with it for 1,400 quid.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, what planet are these fucking companies living on? Like, you know?
Yeah.
Unfucking believable. I honestly think the only reason they survive is because they get all the insurance work, you know, like quick call outs, you know. Yeah. But they're not gonna. Then the insurance companies are not going to pay that money. There's no way the insurance companies are going to go fuck off. You know, we'll pay fucking 1,400 quid. They'll be paying them the fucking base rate. They'll be like, nah, here's 200 quid. That's it.
Yeah, that's
all. How long are you going to be on, Kathy?
Well, I said I was going to do an hour, but I'm on for an hour and 45 minutes so far.
Yeah.
So
wondering because I was going to
In
go
the
off and have a shower. But
in the next sort of like half an hour, I reckon 45 minutes at most. Because like I'm fucked, you know. I just I'm out exploring all day tomorrow. So if I sleep tonight, I'll be fucking well chuffed. And if I don't, well, I'm gonna be even more fucked because I can't sleep tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna do. Yeah, it is, mate, Daniel, mate. It's fucking awful, isn't it? But yeah, I'm out exploring tomorrow. Meeting up with Helen again.
cool.
So that'll be pretty cool.
It will
So she wants to go to a few places, and I was like, all right. I said, I've got a few other places that we can hit up in the area. So jobs are good in.
be. Right, well, I'm just going to have to go to the toilet at least, so won't be long. And that means
No
the
worries.
riffraff's coming out.
Oh God.
Cats,
What?
yeah.
Poking out.
The cat. Eh?
Pokey
Oh,
boat.
he's poking out.
They're not the cat.
Like his
No, the
pussy's
cat's not
poking
coming out
out.
his butt. The cats are in the bathroom. I'm going to let them out, aren't I? Back in a minute.
Why are they in the bathroom, locked in the bathroom?
Because that's where they eat. Believe it or not, my bathroom's bigger than my fucking kitchen. I can't feed them in the kitchen. The kitchen's shit.
Right. Okay.
So some get fed upstairs, some get fed downstairs. One of them gets fed in one of the front rooms, but the majority of them are up here.
And the other 15, well, you know, that you can remember the names of. Yeah.
I've got 15. I've got 18 Anders.
I know exactly. That's the 3 you could remember the names of, you know, and then there's another 15 you can't probably.
Mate, I've just
Back in a
realised
minute. Back in
it's
a
a
minute.
slag. That's fine.
Yeah. As Gareth used to say, bitches leave.
Yeah. How is that?
Remember that? That's actually that's a quote from Dune, by the way.
Yeah.
Benny Gesserit witches. I think it's it's witches leave, but it sounds like bitches leave. It's like,
What she said.
I can't remember.
yeah. Dude, that was a fucking absolute piece of shit, that new Dune movie. What was that? I mean, I was just fucking poor. I mean, and I watched another piece of shit last night, and I don't even know if I'm going to watch the second half because it was just so bad. It was Welcome to Raccoon City, which is like part of the, you know, part of the not
Well,
Evil Dead, was it?
Next week I gotta go and fit
Resident
Brady's
Evil.
That's
window.
Resident Evil, wasn't it?
I mean, that was just so fucking disjointed and fucking just like a scene crowbarred in there and things happening and just done badly. You know, just shit done badly.
I haven't
You
even
know,
bothered with it, mate. I watched
Yeah.
Morbius the other night. That was shit.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Proper disappointed.
It was from RoboCop. Sorry, Crazy John says. Bitches leave. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I thought it was
witches
from
leave.
Dune. Bitches leave. Yeah. Right. Okay. Fair enough. What was it in Dune then? Yeah. I don't know. It goes. I think it's witches leave. I think he says. You know, because it's like they don't like the Bene Gesserit witches because they're telepathic and if they're in a room, they're listening to your mind so they can tell whether you're lying. So when one of the big creatures, whatever, well, they're actually humans that have evolved into these like different creatures, but they're the navigators, the guild navigators, they call them. And when they come in, and all these like Bene Gesserit witches are around there, the sort of like assistants for the guild navigator, and he just go up and he goes like, "Bitches leave" or "Witches leave." So yeah.
Come on.
Mm.
It's
I
quick.
don't know though. There we are.
I haven't watched the new one yet. Is it any good?
Oh no, that's what I was saying. It's utter shit. It's just
Oh,
yeah.
complete and utter shit. If you don't know the story, you will not understand it in any way, shape, or form. It's just like a random collage of events that don't seem to connect, you know? And basically, it doesn't explain itself. It doesn't go anywhere towards explaining itself. But the thing is, it must be designed for people that have seen the earlier Dunes, so they know what the story is. And I just couldn't believe they would make such just a mishmash movie. But then again, it's this fucking Denis Villeneuve or whatever who did the bloody Blade Runner, you know, which was is slow. I would describe it as slow, but
Not a patch on
Slight-
the first, though.
no,
No, it isn't. Definitely not.
you know, it's like take something that works and then go, no, I'm going to apply my type of mind fuck to it, you know. And it's I couldn't watch
That's what they always do.
all that Doom because I thought, Jesus, is this it? Is this all it's going to be? Is this like just wish-washy sort of like it's great CGI, but it doesn't explain itself? And I'm thinking like as a movie, this cannot stand it on its own 2 feet. This is like something you watch if you know Dune, but even then it wasn't that engaging. To be honest, I didn't really like it. I thought the characters in David Lynch's were much more twisted and much more aggressive and weird and sort of engaging. You know, you kind of like, oh, that's pretty weird and that's nasty and ooh, you know, like ow, you know, and it was just like fucking a soap opera version of Dune, but with good CGI. It was just like, what is this? Couldn't believe it. Can't believe they wasted all that money and came up with just something so crap.
That's pretty bad.
And it was winning awards at the Academy Awards, and I was like, what for? Does anybody who watched it know what fucking was going on? Have you all watched Dune or something? Because it's like, if you're getting awards, it's got to be a compelling story. I couldn't understand it. It actually won awards, and I'm like, how can it win awards? You don't. This is not a story.
I just don't know what the fascination is with 30 East Drive. Everyone's going on about 30 East Drive on the chat.
What is it?
But just doesn't entertain me.
What is it?
The house in
basically-
Pontefract.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really haunted, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Matt,
But it's
it's
a lot
a
of
crock
money,
of
though.
shit, mate. It's a crock of shit.
All
I thought
right.
it was a TV series or something. 30 East Drive.
No.
It's a
That
location.
probably
Is
would be a
it?
good TV series, wouldn't it?
Yorkshire.
Ooh, yeah, definitely watch The Boys, mate. Frank Triggs.
Hey,
Def-
my
definitely,
God,
mate. It's the best thing on Amazon, hands down. And when you start watching it, you'll be like, wow, because it's fucking brilliant. It's twisted, dark, silly.
Now, I watched Inglorious Bastards earlier on, right?
Mm.
And I got that fucking bored. I went to sleep for 3 hours and completely fucking missed it.
Mm.
And I used to love that film. Used to fucking love it. I put it on and I was like, really? And I was just like, it got to the point where he just went, I want 100 scalps in my sack. And that was it. I don't remember much after that. That was it. It's gone. Finished. Yeah. It was shit. Not going to lie.
I didn't mind it. It was all right. Not as good as what everyone hyped it to be, but it was all right.
Yeah. I thought that Tarantino's one where they were all out in the snow, whatever that one was, that was a bit boring.
Oh,
You know.
shit, I think I know what it oh, God. Is it the one where they're in a cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they-
what's it?
he was determined to film this on 70mm for no real apparent reason because, like, you know, but it was like I must film it on 70mm. But it's like, yeah, it was all right. Hateful Eight,
He's a
that's
bit
the one. Yeah,
eccentric,
thanks.
isn't
Yeah,
he?
that's the one, yeah.
Tarantino's a bit
See-
eccentric with his stuff. I like his work, but
Gentleman was cool. Oh, yeah, little, like, gangster film, innit?
The thing is with the Hateful Eight, I mean, you literally are. It's like cabin fever. You know, you've got snowstorms, so you can't see what's going on. You've got them in the back of some sort of like, what is it? Like a wagon. They're in the back of some sort of like horse-drawn carriage. You know, yeah. And then they're in a cabin, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not a lot happening. You know, it's not a lot happening apart from just like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
Watched
is
half
long
of it. I went,
drawn
oh
out.
fuck, I'm not bothered.
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's not enough going on. I mean, there's tension. There's a lot of tension, but there's not a lot going on. You know, things like Reservoir Dogs and stuff. They've got good set bits where you're in a location. It's obviously been filmed cheaply because it's in a location, but at least you change locations. You know, you change it around a bit. You know,
but that's got good dialogue in it as well, and you get you get enthralled with the characters. You get to know the characters because I mean it switches around a lot, but the dialogue, there's so much dialogue, like a lot of his films, that you get to know. You get involved with the characters, and you either hate them or you like them, and that's pretty much how he does for a lot of them. But yeah, Hateful Eight, I just got bored. I really did.
Yeah, it wasn't what was I was expecting a lot more because I mean, like I will give him the time of day, and I watched it in the cinema, and I was just kind of like, come on, I was just getting like sort of like restless in my seat, like you're not engaging me. It's like when you forget you're in the cinema because what is there is so mad, like. A movie that did that for me is this one, which I bought on 3D the other day because I wanted to watch it in 3D, and it is very good in 3D. Right? That I mean, you can't.
Oh yeah, Judgment Day. Yeah.
Oh, Django is an amazing film.
Oh, Django Unchained is good. Yeah, that is good.
It's about slavery and that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good actually.
Dr. Zone's good as well. I've got that on DVD as well.
Yeah, I think Django I would put up there. It is good.
I think my all-time favorite, right, is Green Mile.
It's good film. Got that too.
Yeah, Green Mile is
that
probably
famous Tarantino movie. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that famous
Django, one. All I remember all the way through it is his wife gets taken, and he's like, "Oh, you fucking niggers," and he's just like, all the way through. It's like, "Fuck my life!" It's like you can't say that. It's like fucking hell. It's like, how the fuck did this get released? It's fucking nut film, proper nuts. Braveheart is cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched Terminator 2 so many times. It's like I can see now how it's put together, and you can see all the scenes how they're put together, and you kind of you're like watching it for sort of like, oh, I see how they did that. I see how they did that. But I remember the first time I watched it, it was such a visual barrage, and you're not expecting what you're getting. It was such a barrage. It was like somebody was holding you down and punching you continuously for an hour and a half, and you just never ever got over the last punch. You never ever got over it. It was like
that film was that film's great. I mean, cinematically, watching it, it's still good to this day. I mean, especially when he morphs out of the checkered floor.
Yes,
I mean they did that, and obviously it doesn't really look too dated today, but they only had the checkered floor because the computer at the time, they were using all these new programs or whatever. They couldn't get it right unless they had the checkered floor because the computer couldn't deal with the fact that something was coming up. And the way they moved on with technology after that, I mean, James Cameron, well, come on, what can you say? He pushes the boundaries to that extent until he's happy with it, even if it means spending a few million. Yeah,
and The Abyss. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
The sense of tension. It's tension. It's not just the special effects, but it's the sense of like, it's just really good action pacing. Pace. And just when you think like you can take a breather and it's like something else happens, and they just never ever let up the pace, you know. And it's like that's something, you know, to be able to do that. I think that's definitely something.
That film's so good as well. I mean, they filmed it in a massive water tank, didn't they? Pitch black water tank, and he made the actors actually be in this water tank rather than any CG on it, and that's what makes it good as well, because you know they're in it, and the you know when he does it, they do the liquid oxygen, for want of a better word. They base that on real science, because you see, you know, the rat you see in there. So to do the rat in that, you see the rat in that liquid stuff, that's been tested in real life, and I think they actually tested it on a set. Although they didn't film it and use it for the film, that stuff exists.
Yeah,
which is a bit freaky in itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's the principle is that, you know, you can have liquid in your lungs, but it's just the body is designed to sort of eject that. When you're born, you cough it out, you know, you get rid of it out of your lungs. But the you know, we're actually, you know, familiar with it, but in a way that our body is not, you know, prepared to accept most of the time. But if you can kind of refamiliarize yourself with it, you know, you can breathe that sort of stuff in through the lungs. But I think they were saying, I've seen a documentary about it, and they're saying, like, you know, people like go into convulsions, you know, before they actually start breathing it, you know. Yeah. So
it's mad. I do like the aliens as well. They're quite cool.
Yeah, they are good films. Love them.
Yeah. Well, there's a new bloody Avatar's coming out. And I'm just like,
I didn't even like the first one.
The last one just made me yawn. You know what I mean?
I fell asleep.
God.
I actually fell asleep.
Apparently, he wants to do like 7 of them.
Oh.
The shit. I absolutely
Well,
despise
he's filmed like 3 of them back to back.
Like the world is gagging for it, but they're not really.
Nope.
I think a lot of people went to see that movie based on the fact that it was supposed to be a you know, just the best movie ever, and I was like, well, yeah, it's cool CGI, but just a shit story, you know, it's just crap. I mean, it's like, yeah, okay, I've seen it. Now what next? You know, forget it. It's like you watched it, you're like, yeah, okay, I've done it, but you know, move on. I thought some of the CGI in it was absolutely shit. I mean, there were these creatures like rhinos or something they looked like, and their skin just looked so plastic. It was just like, really? And a lot of the stuff they were doing was like so whoosh, 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 whoosh that everything was blurred. So, you know, all these scenes where you're supposed to be, quote, flying around, it was so blurry. I mean, to be honest, it could have been done on a very low quality computer with just loads of blurring. And it wasn't, you couldn't make out what was going on. Because
that's the thing, a lot of the time, the post-production, when they do post-production, they start putting the, you know, CGI and etc. Sometimes they just get a bit sloppy, like proper sloppy. And if you're like me, you look at it and go, that wouldn't happen like that. You know, you got no, like if they got like wind going around somebody, like a classic way is The Last Airbender, if you've ever seen it.
Yeah.
You watch when he does the hand movements with the wind. Obviously, the wind's coming towards him. He's doing all this, but nobody around, no hairs moving, no nothing. It's just like, oh, we'll dump this CGI bit in, it'll be fine. But you've got no proper reference on it, and that's what ruins films for me, anyway.
Yeah, I didn't think that Avatar, some of these characters, they were very, you know, engaging.
Nope.
The story was kind of contrived. You know, they were like making jokes about like, oh, this stuff's called unobtainium. You know, and it's like, oh, really? You know, really? It just seemed like, you know, crappy script ideas, just thrown together. And the other thing that always, I only say this because I've literally watching it this afternoon. There's a thing called Spiderhead that looked possibly interesting. There's a few new ones coming out. This new Avatar thing was there, and I always remember I was watching it, and I was like, right. They've got these tentacle heads, right? These tentacles control animals, but also they have sex by connecting their tentacles together. So, oh, this is a movie about bestiality then, because you control the animals by getting your tentacles mingling with the animals' brain vaginas? Is that what that is?
Hello.
Talking of brain vagina.
Cheers.
Hi, Claire.
Hello.
Hey, Claire.
All right,
Well,
Claire.
Taffy, it was perfect timing, Taffy. What were you trying to say?
Well,
I'm
I was just on about the slag next to you, obviously, and then it was like it just went all fucking crazy. It just fucking went absolutely fucking crazy. But no, I was on video call with Claire, and Claire's had a bit of a tantrum. And I was like, I had to pull the video off because I was laughing at her.
No, don't even go into it. I've been editing and I'm traumatized from it.
Nothing to do with me.
No, it is
Nothing
bad.
to do with me.
No,
For a change.
It's just, look, we're in a house and people think it's fake. It isn't fake. Taffy got taken over. My mate, I was with my daughter the other day and her boyfriend, Matt, you've met him. He was in the room, started to feel funny. I said, you need to get out of the house now. We're in. He started to go all weird. No, I'm all right. I said, right, I've asked you to leave. You're not leaving, so you deal with it. I'm not responsible for you. Next minute, he's having a funny turn, throwing up everywhere. He's just messed up. I had to get him out of the house. But I've been going through the footage, and
sounds good. This sounds like the type of movie I want to watch.
no, honestly, Matt, the flow.
I just want to watch Claire get naked. That'd just be the best film
I
ever,
listened
wouldn't
to it for a few minutes. I've got a kid saying, "Oh, talk to her." Then a woman saying, "There's 30 people in the house." Then the next minute, I've got a man saying, "What was it, Taffy?" It said, I can't remember. I'm so traumatized, just abuse, and you can hear his voice. Obviously, I've been editing a few videos lately, and obviously because I've got the scanner with the white noise, and I've got one of the best ones you can get on the market. Actually, I'm very fortunate to have it. I've just picking up a lot of abusive spirits lately that are being very vile, and it's quite like when that house we're in, Matt, you should hear what I've picked up on the scanner.
So let me get this right then. The more money you pay for these scanners, the more abuse you get.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's to do with the frequency, isn't it? And the white noise. And you'll know all about that, Matt. You know about all those sort of things. And basically, the one I've got, I don't know what it is, but it's one of the best ones you could get out there. And they're very expensive. I'm unfortunate, I've got one. But
yeah, you said that twice.
Gold dust.
Are you trying to sell them or something? Are you trying to are you a spokesperson?
No, but look at this idiot.
Oh, fucking yeah, that looks pretty. Oh my god, get off.
Go
with that.
Whoa, come on now.
Secret Vault's next victim.
You're gonna get Taffy. You're gonna get Taffy.
What are you trying
a
to look
strike
like
now? Come on.
Oh no, but anyway, I'm just traumatized because every video I get now.
I would be if I was looking at that. Yeah, I would.
I am, yeah. I buy that as well. Traumatized because every time I'm going through it, I've got the earphones. I'm sat on my own downstairs, sometimes with the light off, and then hearing all these voices come through saying horrible stuff, and I'm thinking, oh shit, here we go again.
Oh, funny.
When am I going to get a nice one?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, Matt, you know what they call love.
You do go in for this sort of thing, don't you?
The only person that you can blame is yourself, Claire. That's it.
Oh, that's what I do, isn't it? But you know, Matt, like that day we're with, I won't repeat because it's in the video, but what they said to Lol, what he was.
There was a lot of abuse, but I've seen that a few times. Like, it's funny though. It's funny how spirits, they just want to swear at you and just like curse you. They're just like, I wonder whether they're actually spirits or more like bloody demons sometimes,
I just think they're people.
We don't
like
talk about that shit right now.
We're people.
I've been fucking well ill with some of the stuff, like how my back's still in one piece. I'll never fucking know. Got dragged down those fucking stairs like it was fucking nothing. and I just felt like I was getting
I've got
dragged
it.
into the
Not here.
ground. I couldn't feel from my knees down.
Gone, packed away.
And that was scary, like.
I'm out of it.
You've
Hey,
got to
Barry,
actually be
good
there.
on.
You've got to have it
So
happen to you.
if you're a demon out there, just remember Taffy is easy. Right?
I'm saying with every woman
He's
out there,
available.
throwing it out there.
Taffy's,
Fucking-
Taffy's
so is
available.
So is my daughter's boyfriend. He's easy as well.
Mhm.
I think I warned him. I said, "Get out now." He wouldn't listen to me, and he got it, and that was it. And he was in bits, couldn't walk up the road. You've got to see it. You've actually got to see it to believe it. And I said to him in the car, "Look, there's nothing I could do for you. You need a sugary drink. You need that. You'll be all right in 2 hours. Get over it." And he was like, "There, like this."
Just
I said, "I
rattling.
told you
like-
to get out. You didn't listen. If you don't listen, you're gonna. It's like if someone tells you to get out, if you don't feel right, get out, don't you?" But yeah, I've seen it a lot of times, and people think we're full of shit. And if they want to come with us, I'll happily take them out to the
Oh, yeah.
worst place I
It
can
might
find.
take 3 or 4 locations to get it, but we'll eventually get it. Don't you fucking worry.
No,
Take you to the sewers, and you will be
Take you
bummed,
back to the dark side.
bummed by the spirits.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's
Wow,
fu-
I tell you what, that hasn't happened yet. But if it does, I'll definitely film it because I'll get a lot of views.
Oh yeah. Go on, the spirit porn channel. What's that? Number 667.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do it.
Spirit porn.
Could you imagine it? Me putting a video up of someone getting thrown around the room up against the wall. That would just be that'd do it, wouldn't it? I'll get me
Fucking hell,
subs
yeah.
then, wouldn't I?
Imagine, right? Imagine they had the GoPro on them. Fucking watching it. That'd be
Bloody
it.
hell, yeah.
First person view. Woohoo!
Oh, spirit
that.
tentacle porn channel is 668. Yeah, on satellite.
No, but no, I just, as I say, it's just getting a bit mental lately. I seem to be going places, and it's just seems the energies are awful. I've had a few nice ones come in, but they seem to get knocked out quick by one that ain't very nice. Get out of my bag and don't touch my paranormal stuff. That's my son ripping all my stuff out. Yeah.
Right finger twat.
What are you doing?
Not too bothered.
Just pain in the ass. I'm going to take him to one of them buildings one night.
I'm not scared.
Ah, you would be scared. Go to that
Oh.
mansion.
I'm not scared.
What about we take him to that mansion, Matt, and we leave him in there and stand outside for a bit?
Yeah.
He'd be
Do you know the
pretty
funny
scared.
thing is, right? Every time we go to a location, right, I'm always the last person. I either get lost on my own, right, or I'm the last person out of the mansion or whatever.
Don't do it in my
is.
house. You do
I
not
was
do that in the house.
BA on my own for about
You
20
don't do it in
minutes,
the house.
trying to find my way out.
You're a spirit woman anyway. So you
He's trying to
Oh,
call
but-
things out in my house now, and I've said to him, "Don't do it." But you're not meant to call it out in
Cheers,
the
Barry,
house.
for dropping my PayPal link in.
I'm not doing it downstairs.
I hope so gets you.
I want to do it in my room. See if
That'll be it.
anything
You won't be
in
sleeping tonight, then, will
there.
you?
I'm not scared of nothing.
He
mate.
doesn't
He's not
sleep
scared of
anyway.
nothing. Hear this, guys.
How did you say?
Yada, 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 yada,
Mm,
yada, yada,
mm.
yada.
He'll be like, "Mum, help me!" in a minute.
Yeah, we will. And I'm glad. I hope something happens.
Bye, Jackie.
I'm not the
Yeah, I'm
fucking
scared.
thing.
Down there, they record. I'll bring it down. See if I find anything.
Go on, then. You think you're an hard man? Just like Lowell, he thinks he's an hard man when he first.
If something comes through and it's in my room,
Lol screams like a little girl.
Oh, you haven't seen the TikTok? We're in that house in a Hornet. We're doing the spirit board, and my closet. I sent the spirit over, and as I send them over, this Hornet comes flying into the middle of the board, starts chasing us around the room. He's screaming like a girl. I sent it you, Matt. That's what all that screaming was. It was chasing us, yeah.
Well, I knew it was a hornet. Yeah.
And
Weird how it came. Weird how it came in then, wasn't it? Yeah, but
But the thing is, we don't know where it come from, and he just screamed so loud, right? And because he was so scared, and it was chasing him, and I was laughing so much. Honestly, it was just flying everywhere, and I tried to throw my bag on it, and it got even madder. And it went straight for Lowell, and he was just going, "Help me!" Screaming, running. You've never seen nothing like it, but it was so
Yeah,
funny.
and I got to have seen that. I would have fucking cried laughing.
I was laughing so much, but at the same time, I was very scared because I didn't want it, but I couldn't help it. You know, when you laugh so much,
yeah.
that your stomach
Yeah.
goes and you just can't move. But that's how I was. I was laughing. They were all trying to climb out of this window. All three of them were trying to bundle out of a window. And I was just stood there. I couldn't stop laughing because he was screaming so much. The people, because we were doing an explore in a main street, would have heard us, put it that way, because of his mouth screaming.
Oh my God, I would have fucking filmed it and say, that's it, that's going on the bloody some channel and win some money.
God, I need to put him on something.
I'll tell you something. I don't know if this is your cup of tea, but it's not really my cup of tea. It might be something you're interested in, but I can't really engage with this sort of information. But somebody's written to me, and they said, like, up in Wales, they live in an area where they're getting all these voices coming through, but they're not from the houses. They reckon they're like, corporeal, and they reckon they're coming from underground. And he reckons that it's like people who've been killed, and like they're hearing children's screaming and
residual
all this sort
energy.
of stuff.
Residual energy.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, I said, well, look, to be honest, mate, if you think you're hearing children screaming, you should be reporting this to the police, like, and
Weird. Maybe.
And the thing is, I don't know whether or not it's something that's more in the paranormal realm than, and I don't really deal with that stuff. So I can pass it over to you if you want.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
not
definitely.
necessarily
Taffy will be up there.
Oh yeah,
You know.
definitely. Oh
It's
yeah.
I mean,
Me, I'm thick as fuck. I'll just go on my own.
Yeah, and fall down a hole.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, no, it might work. Yeah. Guys, I'm at
He's
this location.
laughing.
No worries.
Imagine it, and all little hands coming up, grabbing your legs, Taffy.
Yeah.
Your dad.
But this person is saying
Oh.
that he thinks there's an underground tunnel and that people are being like shipped in, like children are being shipped in and being killed. And I'm like, sounds a bit.
That
You know.
sounds really fucked up. Matt, send all the details over to Claire. Right?
Yeah,
Or
if
over
you
to
want to
me,
go and
whichever.
have some,
I'll
underground
go with
tunnels.
them. I'll call out.
Yeah.
I'll use some of my car money, Claire. I'll be on the next train down.
No, you have to wait because we do it all
Oh, I
properly.
know, yeah. No,
Because at the
definitely.
minute-
my car is like more important at the minute than anything.
Priority.
So
But
Yeah.
I do want to.
I'm watching every single penny at the minute. I'm like, I didn't realize how fucking close this car is. So I'm like, I've had to really fucking sort my shit out.
Matt, what happened about that place you said for me to come down to, and they ran out of there? Where you went? You asked me to come over that night, and I couldn't make it. Where you went? Ray and that ran out of there, and Steve ran out of there.
Mm.
Know where I'm on about?
It'll come to me. It will
Right.
come to me.
I have to
Yeah.
say it's underground.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
what's
can
going
go.
on?
You can go and check it out if
I
you
won't go on my own.
want.
I'd only come with someone like you there because
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit. It could be. Well, I think I've told Taffy about it, but
Yeah, Claire.
that costs hundreds.
Claire, remind me of it, and I'll explain to you.
the only trouble is there's a risk factor.
And it's not a small one either.
No, there's a risk factor.
Claire.
Oh, I think I know what you're on about.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about.
You could go there, but yeah,
Might get chopped up.
yeah, you might be fucking seriously beaten up by some bad people.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not
Anyone got
Yeah.
a stun gun I can borrow? I'll just take my laser pen and blind them.
No, Craig Button. It's Ammanford. If you
There it is.
Ammanford.
Don't put that in people's eyes. It'll burn them.
Just WhatsApp you, Claire.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll look. But the place that you just mentioned, Matt, about them people that have said that to you, that could be due to the residual energy or the land or just what's lived there and it playing back like a, like a record.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, he played me. Well, he sent me a recording, and he was going like, "Oh, this is negative shit" and all that, and it sounded just like people just shouting out their back gardens, pissed up. That's what it sounded like to me.
We get there and have a good old piss up then.
But he says there's nobody there. Like, there's nobody there to be making those noises, and it's like, yeah, probably is. I mean, I
never know. You never know.
It's one of those. I did say there's a specialist person who'd like to go and have a look at this. It's not necessarily me. I do urbex. I'm not into this kind of is it ghosts, is it underground? I mean, the thing is, if they're in underground tunnels, I mean, how are you going to? You're not going to hear these people if they're like 50 feet underground. You're not going to hear them. They could be screaming and shouting. You're not going to hear them. But it's like, yeah. So anyway,
you don't know if you're wasting your time or if it's them just tripping out and add too much of that.
maybe need to take the antipsychotics that the doctor gave them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. You got to be. See, that's the thing, Matt. You're right there with the paranormal. Some people do have problems, and they think it's paranormal, and it is actually mental health, and that's another thing you have to be sort of careful with. And I'm definitely not mental hearing them voices when I'm doing the editing, because I'm sending them to other people. Say, did you hear that? I know I've sent that to you just now. You've heard it, Taffy, haven't you? Oh, it's one of the clearest ones I've ever had. Can you just pee off upstairs?
Come on, your son really wants to come in the video, doesn't he? Because I mean, he's trying really hard though. He's really trying very hard
to make attention seeking. Yeah.
Go and sit next to him and let him have his 5 minutes of sleep. Come on now.
He had it that day on the floor, didn't
he? Come on now.
Just stop now. He's not been down here all day. He's not bothered me, and he's all of a sudden sat on the sofa where he never sits. And he's got my bag of
room and tie him to the bedpost and leave him there.
He's like, Mum, come on. I want to be part of the video.
You'll be living up to your name in a minute, won't you? Come on.
I'll take him to that pool.
I'll take you to it.
I'm a tough man, Mum. Let me be in the video. Come on now.
He's not tough at all.
Oh, no.
If I told him what happened to him the other night, you would all laugh, but I won't embarrass him.
Don't do it.
He got nicked by the police. He took his 125 out, and he's 16 years old with no insurance, no nothing. What happened? Oh, 12:30 at night, crept out past Mummy's door. Oh, who rang? Him, with the police. Oh, we got your son and we took his bike.
Oh, dear.
That'd teach him. He saved up £500-600 for and worked for a few weeks. Now it's gone.
Oh, that's not clever.
I did warn him, though, literally days before.
They don't feel bad for you. You're in fault, mate. And now he'd be banned, and I booked his ferry for his birthday in August, and now he won't be doing it because he's going to be banned for 2 years.
Oops.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't think it'd be.
Yes, you'll be banned. He lied to the police, said he was 17 when he hasn't done his CBT, is it?
You snaked me out.
No, I didn't snake you out. He asked me how old you are. I said, you're 16. If you go to court, they're going to know how old you are. And when you're in the court, they're going to pick it up. So.
Mum snaked me out because she told the police my real age, but I'd lied, so therefore they're not going to know that when I end up in court. No, they don't. There's no way they'd know that in court. Your real age, no,
of course not.
It's your mum's fault. Oh, it's totally your mum's fault. Yeah. I think they'll have your real. I think they'll have your real age in court, mate.
Yeah, then what would they do? We've warned him.
Unless your name's a secret vault and they fuck up with your date of birth and shit, then you're real fucking lucky, like.
I should
but we don't talk about that.
I should have said I was him.
Just wait. When he goes to court, I've told him I'm not going with him. Someone else can take him. I'm not dealing with all that crap. And at the end of the day, I've told him, don't be rude to the judge because they will lock you up.
Oh, yeah, they won't take no shirt.
No, because he'd probably do all that, blood and all that, Yeah, what's it you say, Caleb? What do you talk like?
I just talk normal.
No, what do you say? What's it you say to me? Yeah, bruv, you're right, blood and all that crap. I said, don't even bother telling them to F off or something.
If they give me 6 points, I'm going to tell them to fuck off.
Mate,
You hear that? If they give me
Yeah,
6
no,
points,
like,
I'm going to
even
tell them
more.
to fuck off. That's
Well, that's
what
all
he
right then.
said.
That's all right. They'll give you 2 weeks in jail. It's called contempt of court.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's just
If you jip the fucking magistrates, they'll send you straight to jail. You see, you then
Let
go
him
from
do
just
it. I
being
get 2 weeks peace.
points you can't be sent to jail for. Points you can't be sent to jail for, but
Look,
contempt of the court you can be sent to jail for.
did
Yeah.
you hear what he just said? I was going to make them an offer, but I don't know if they can. What's the offer?
You can't make an offer.
Spend a week in jail and not get banned.
No, if you refuse to pay your fines, you'll get sent to jail. If you tell the
Oh,
magistrates
yeah.
to fuck off, you'll go to jail. But no, what
Yep.
they'll do is they'll give you points and a fine. That's what they'll give you, and you
You
get
ain't got a
points
job,
on your
sir.
license. You get points on your license, even though you haven't got a license.
So
So
how's
you've
he
got
going to pay it if you don't work and he's got no money coming in
No,
because
I've got
he's
6 points, so I haven't got a
he
license.
lives with mummy, so he's got no money. So will mummy have to pay the bill?
Well, that's it,
there's a
isn't
good
it?
chance, a very good
Mm.
chance.
I'll be going to jail then for a week.
No, it'll be if he doesn't pay it, it'll be he's going to jail. But if you decide to pay it, that's just you being nice.
Yeah, don't pay it.
Oh, I'm not
Let him
going
learn
to
the
pay it.
hard way. I would. If my daughter said to me, Dad, I'm in shit, right? I took the motorbike
Don't
out and I
touch
did
him.
this and I did that,
The
right? I'd just laugh at her. I'd be like, you're on your own. Do you know what I mean? You're big enough to take it out, you're on your own.
Yeah.
How many times do you need to be warned? Now you're going to learn the hard way. Daddy
Yep.
can't help you, love. Sorry.
You know,
you're
when
on
all his mates have got a job and loads of money and got a nice car and pass their test and riding around with their girlfriends in their car and having nice days out, Caelan be sat in his room like a pleb.
What, you think I just won't go illegal again?
Well, then you'll go to prison then, won't you? You'll get beaten up and bummed in prison, so I wouldn't even go there, mate. You'll be able to cope with that. Well, you will be. You'll be bending over to pick yourself up, mate. They'll love you. They'll have you up.
I'll let them stab me.
They'll say, oh, he's a nice lad. Let's have him.
Yeah.
You can't tell him he's going to get
Yes,
bumped.
he's just told me he's going to do it again.
Volt, do me a favour. Go and show him what a fucking night in the cells is going to be like. He will
Oh,
fucking
God.
shit himself.
Mate, you
Oh,
won't be
darling.
able to sleep for a month. You would just be like all over the
He'd just
place.
be, he'd be
Oh.
comatized. He'd just be like, he'll
thinks
just be
he's
climbing the
invincible.
fucking walls.
And he'll have a night in jail. Well, he'd get beaten up. End of.
The best thing you can do is be very apologetic and
Yeah, that's what I
be
said.
saying you've got to be very apologetic and say that you made a mistake, that you thought that you could just go out, sneak out, have a bit of fun and come back and nobody would know any difference. And now all this has happened and
Ignorance
it's
is bliss.
terrible. And you
Yeah.
were hoping one day to go and get your driving license, but now you realise you're
I
sort of
booked
like,
his ferry on that day.
Hopefully they're
Mm.
nice enough just to give me 3 points.
They're not going to do that. I
Don't-
got done for driving right when
Yeah,
I was
you're
younger.
You're older,
6
yeah.
points for no insurance.
I
That's
went
without
to
having a
court.
license.
I went to
Do you know what I
court.
mean? He's fucked. He's
I was
fucked.
I was
End of,
24.
He's fucked.
No, because the police only charged me.
Do you know what
for
they did to me
insurance.
when I went to court? Because I did have about 8, 9 producers, and this was a long time ago. In Aylesbury Court, I went straight to court. Do you know what they said? Oh, bye, Claire. 3 months for you in Holloway. See you later. Yeah, you try that. They set an example of me because I kept
Yeah,
Yeah, they
getting
will.
producers.
They'll make a meal of you.
the thing is they can vary the fine, but they probably won't vary the points.
No.
So, if you can't afford to pay, they'll give you the full fine, the full points, but they'll lower the fine. That's the way they'll do it, but they
Okay.
won't
So if I
vary
did
the
fine,
points.
they'll lower my points.
Yeah, but you ain't got no money because you don't work.
What would they lower my points to, though?
Right, Taff, I'm dropping down. I've got to get up early.
Yeah, no
You-
worries, mate.
You could
Thank
you could
giving
say
it a
that to them. You could say, I'm appealing
See
to
that,
you
folks?
that I don't want the points because I'd love to get a license, but I'll have to pay more of a fine. But they'll go, well, how can you afford to pay the fine? They'll ask you that, and you'll
I'll
have
tell
to
them
say, well,
I'll go back to my job and I'll have to work.
You left your job, mate. As soon as you got your money and got your bike, you can't do that.
Oh, well. He's daft.
so the
then,
thing
isn't he?
is, if you don't pay the fine, you'll be straight back into court, and it'll
Oh.
just be a case of like that.
I have to thank you, Matt. Do you know Lowell had been telling him for about 3 weeks to go to the dentist.
By the way, Mr. Bengal, did I say goodbye? Sorry, I was in the
he
world
just
of...
went. He just went.
No, he just went. Taffy, I'm going. I'm dropping down.
Yeah.
See you later.
I tell you
I've
what,
got to go to bed.
can you hang on a second? Because I've been like for the last 5 minutes, because I've been listening to the story, I've been like
Time
literally
for a
like
wee.
wanted to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
So
Go
I'm gonna
to the
go. I'll
toilet.
come back now. Right? Yeah.
Wait, so if you
Knowing
pay,
too well.
they can take-
Pack all that away. I had it
No.
all in the right place. Don't touch my stuff.
I'm asking. So if I paid a fine, they can take off points.
Yeah, you ain't got no money to pay a fine.
Wait, so if I paid a fine, I won't get fully banned.
Yeah, but you got no
I'll be
money.
like this.
You only got the blood.
Yeah, 5 points on driving.
Oh
He's
my
not gonna earn
God.
it all.
This
He's
is what I
not
have to
gonna
put
live.
up with.
I'm so glad
Me
when my
neither.
youngest one moved out. He's actually become
Yeah,
more
that's right.
responsible.
Steve Ellis just said get bummed by bigger boys. That's true. I'd like.
I'd let them stab me. I would never have anything in my bum hole.
Oh, it looks like Caleb.
Looks like I'm
They're like
stabbed.
some young lad in there.
Taz boy.
He's not a pussy like
yeah.
you.
He
Claire,
is.
can you read that on the screen?
Oh no, he's got a provisional license.
Yeah, but still not a
He'll
full
get a 12
license.
months ban and a £700 fine.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'll bet our social services pays fine for him.
Oh yeah.
If I paid a fine, they can take
Best,
points.
He's got a support worker, so
best thing you can do, right, is put on a shirt and tie, right, and look smart. Don't look like chavvy young smart. Look like proper smart.
give me that. I'll do that.
I never dress up like a chav anyways.
Hear that? I never
know,
dress up like a
and-
chav anyway.
I actually don't. I can actually dress quite smart when I come out.
Well, just don't be also like, sort of open collar and all this sort of stuff. Just, try and look like, you're because they want you to show like you're respecting the court. So dressing like, dressing in a certain manner.
Oh
shows
yeah,
respect for the court.
like you're sorry.
The way-
You dress
the way
like
you-
you're sorry, mate.
The way you talk,
Canaan
Yes,
will
you
freeze.
never say free bags
you've got
full
to
of
be, the way to get the best out of the court is to show that you're very sorry.
Can he get a
You know?
solicitor for just driving thingies, or doesn't he have one?
Not
Don't they
really.
represent him at that age?
It's not considered
You'll
serious
get a
enough.
duty solicitor, which is fine.
Mm.
And then the duty solicitor then will come over with you to court, and then he.
I'm not
put
taking
in
him. I'm refusing
Eh?
to go. I'm not helping
Yeah,
him. or
you don't have
supporting him
to.
in any way.
You don't.
I
Yeah, you
know.
don't have to go.
I'm getting his worker to take him. I've rung them up and said I've had enough of him. They can take him, sort their life out. I ain't. You don't listen to me, so I'm not helping him no more. Refusing. That isn't course. You didn't listen to me all day when I even booked your ferry, and you still went out on your bike. So that's your own fault. I'm not helping you. And that's
There's only
Why-
so many times, yeah, that you can tell him
I'm
without
not
him
doing
learning.
it. No more. I'm not doing it.
Maybe what you should say is you should say that I've been so desperate to get a license. I've been so desperate to get a bike that I got the bike and the bike was sitting there and I did something that I shouldn't have done. And now I realize how I shouldn't have done it. My mum told me not to go out on it, but I couldn't.
Do you know
help,
what? No.
I couldn't help it, and now I realize what a stupid idiot I've been, because now it's going to make it much longer. It's going to take me much longer to get my license. And I really do feel that this would have been like the best thing that could have happened to me, and now what's happened is probably one of the worst things that's ever happened to me.
That'd
And
be
you
good.
say things like that, what you don't do is you don't go in cocky, and you definitely don't talk them back, because
You
they'll
think your
slap you
asshole's
down.
tight,
They'll
mate,
slap
it
you
won't be
down
when you
like you've
come out.
never seen.
Yeah, they will slap you down.
Your asshole fall
He
out.
doesn't understand authority, and the problem
Mm.
is these people you cannot tell what to do. I've warned him.
Good luck. Good
No.
fucking luck. That's
No
all I'm
one
saying,
here
right?
is
I
sat here
thought-
tonight could tell
yeah.
them.
Yeah, but I thought I was getting sentenced, yeah. I give my uncle my phone, my wallet, my keys, yeah, right, and the keys to my car to drive home in, yeah, because I thought at the time, yeah, I was getting sentenced, yeah. It got adjourned from 10:30 in the morning until 4:30, right. I was first person in court and then the last person to go back in, right, because they weren't sure what they were going to do with me, right. I tell you what, right, I'd never felt so fucking sick in my entire life. Right, I actually thought I was going to get sentenced, yeah, for what I did. Right, that was the biggest fucking wake up call of my life. That was, and I'd never been so fucking scared. Right, because he was a man, yeah, but it wasn't one that I could fight with. Do you know what I mean? This guy literally had my life in the palm of his hand, and he was going to go, well, sorry, mate, you're not sorry enough, right? Look, fuck off to jail for
Nothing you
however
can
many
do
years.
is once you're in them situations.
Yeah, once you're in court, you're fucked.
I went to court when
You
I
are
was younger,
fucked, end off. That's
and
it.
I had my
Do you know what I mean?
two
What they
kids.
decide.
I had my 2 kids in the waiting room and they locked me up. I got 3 months. They didn't give a shit.
No, they don't. They're ruthless.
They
The
did not
courts
give
are
a flying.
one of the most powerful things ever, but one
And-
of the most corrupt places ever.
I got out of prison. I'm not going to lie. This is when I was young. I went and nicked a bottle of vodka. And do you know what? Worst thing I ever did is on the Isle of Wight. They fucking locked me back up. I got sent back for another week remand. I had to go back on the car ferry, back over to a police station, right back to the prison for another week. I was like, I've had enough of this. And that's when I changed my life around. But yeah, I was a little shit when I was younger. So yeah, I've been, because Holloway's actually abandoned, isn't it? And
Yeah.
people are getting in there.
My advice would be to explain to them what you plan to do with your life and how you are planning to do good things with your life, and how this silly mistake has now jumped in the way, and now it's become very hard for you to kind of see the way forward. And you're hoping that they will be, hoping that they can kind of, be lenient on you. And say to them, I because I'm going to have to pay the fine and I don't have any income, then I'm probably going to have to ask my parents for it. But what I'd rather do, you could say something like this to them, and they'd probably see some sort of
service.
They'd see some sort of this kiddie is serious, if about he's repenting, he's serious. You say, look, I can pay the fine, but it's going to be very hard. I'm probably going to have to ask my parents to pay for it, which I think is not fair. But what I'm prepared to do is I'll do some sort of community service.
Yeah,
and that
juvenile.
way,
something to pay back.
and if they can see that you are honestly serious about repenting, you don't have an income, so you'll do it another way. They can see that you're serious. They'll probably be
he
very
doesn't even have
good
to
with
say
you.
community service. All he has to say is that I can pay back, but in other ways. But I physically don't have the cash. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm a bit too young, and I don't want to rely on my mum.
Imagine him not getting up going. This is what I've told him. Don't go to court.
Well, he'll be straight back in that court.
Oh, no.
If he doesn't go and do it, he hasn't got a choice.
What happens if you don't go to court? Do you know what happens if you don't go to court?
Bang on the door, mate. The door's going through.
Right? Yeah. Then they arrest you. Then you spend the time in jail until the next court date.
On remand.
Because they keep you inside until the next court.
Because you're not because you didn't go to the first one, you're not classified as what do you call it?
So you're far better off going, right, and explaining the situation and how sorry you are. That's your best bet.
Warrior, what's happening?
And because it's your first time, they'll probably be lenient on you. Yeah, they'll probably be lenient on you, but you have to eat humble pie and you have to say you're sorry. You have to say why you did it and how silly it was, but say how desperately, you're really desperate to want to get a license and get through that, but you thought you could have a play around in the meantime and you realize you can't now.
That's what I mean. Years ago, you could get on a bike and zip about. These days, you can't do anything. They read your number plate. There's cameras, and the thing is, he was driving like a tit down the road, and actually they saw him and they turned around and followed him. But apparently, he's just pulled over and stopped anyway. But they said he did do that and he complied, which will be for him because they were right there.
Oh yeah, that'll work in his favour big time.
You can say you were just trying to sort of experiment with your bike yourself. And you say that you realize that what you should have done that is on private land, but now you realize how serious it is. At the time, you were like, "Oh, if I just experiment myself, I can kind of get into this." But just say you knew that you had to wait the time for you to go and have your lessons. You knew that you weren't old enough, but you thought you'd chance it. Now you realize how stupid it is, and it seems like now it's ruined your chances. You know if you
catch you again, you get locked up, don't you? Because he said he'd do it again, but I said if he does it again, he'll get locked up.
Well, the thing is,
he is on his own.
You need to show that you've got remorse, that you're going to do it the right way this time, and that you're going to pay for your crime. You know, that's what they want to see. Is you're
The
going to
thing
pay
is
for
that,
your crime.
even if he
Yeah.
does do it this way, right, and everything goes all hunky
2
dory,
years time, you have it all
what he's
back.
got to remember, he's still a learner, right, and his insurance is going to double for the next 5 years.
Mm.
He's
Oh,
going to be
shit,
paying ridiculous amount on insurance, not
That
just
happened to
on
me.
top of what it was
Yep.
anyway. It's
That
going to
happened
be
for
double
years.
again.
Because even though you don't have a driving license per se, you don't have one, you still have a license assigned to you, but now you'll
Yeah.
have points on a license you don't actually yet have.
That's crazy,
And
isn't it?
It's
Yep.
it's like that's what they
It's
do.
not
They
work.
assign you a license and they say you have points on it. So now when you go to get insurance, you have to admit what points you have. And they go, well, you're 17. You're 17 and you've got points on your license. You know, insurance
They're gonna
companies are
laugh at you.
they're gonna fucking
They
give you a
are.
hard time.
They're
So you
big
are going to
time.
have a very hard time now.
I'm
But
still
you know,
paying for mine.
Yeah.
Years later, I'm still getting punished for mine.
It's so different now, isn't it? Back from 20 odd years ago.
Oh, I was driving my stepdad's wagons around at the
you
age
do
of
a lot
12.
like years ago. You get
I
away with
was,
lots
I
of
was like
things.
fucking ridiculous.
Now you can't get away with nothing. Honestly, even shoplifting. I was bad when I was young. I was a little shit, and I'm not going to deny it.
What do you
Honestly,
mean? You still are a little shit.
no, no, not like that.
No,
Believe me, I was a little
nowhere
shit.
near that now.
I was a
no.
little shit, and believe me, I've had a few run-ins. I'm not going to lie, I've got a really, really bad record, and I'm going over 33, 40 convictions, and I'm not going to go into it. But I was a bad little shit, so I'm quite streetwise, and I'm not like Matt. I'm not stupid like some people think we're stupid. And we've all lived our life, haven't we? We've been young before, and we've done it, and they all think we haven't, especially him. I said, go on, you try it. I can't go to America. I've told him he wants to go to America. I cannot get into America. I've tried. I went to the whatever it's called in London embassy, and they're so rude to me. They just told me, get lost. You've got multiple convictions. No way. And that was trying to get into New Orleans to go over there to do paranormal and stuff, and I can't even do that.
Bloody hell.
I can't get into America. I've tried.
Yeah, the best way to do it, Claire, is what you do is you get a ticket to the United States,
Yeah.
and when you get on the plane, they give you a form and it says, "Do you have any criminal convictions?" And what you put is no. And then you just go whoosh into the United States.
It was the bit where
If
you
you
fill
get
in
pulled
online
with that one bit of
to get
paper,
the permit.
just put it in your
was to do
pocket.
that. It was to do that permit bit at first bit you have to ask for. I couldn't do all that bit, but now they're going to have it all
Visa.
online.
You don't
Yeah.
need a visa.
No.
You don't need a visa if you're if you've got a return ticket, all right, and you know, basically, you know, you say you're coming out within a certain time. A visa is if you're going in for
Oh,
yeah,
I
like
don't know
6
what it is.
months.
But I
No,
need to
you're probably, if you've done it because you're saying I'm doing work because I'm doing paranormal stuff and this is my work, yeah, then you have to apply for a visa. And if you have to apply for a visa, no, the thing is, you don't need a visa to go to the States if you just like fill it on the plane when you're on your way over. They go, anybody need a visa forms? And it's like, yeah, right, okay. And it says, you got anything wrong with you?
So what's it? How do people get caught then at the other end in these airports? Like I know people
because
that
you're
have gone to
acting like an
Australia.
idiot usually. You know,
Oh.
you've got to have a major file on you. I mean, the thing is, I had a criminal record when I went to the States. I had a criminal record, and they said, "Have you got a criminal record?" No.
Right.
The thing
Okay.
is,
So all right, next time I book a thing, I'll come to you, Matt.
you were
Now.
being far too honest. That's what it was. Yeah, far
I'll
too
just
honest.
leave it a bit, and I might just try in a few years' time because I know
Yeah.
people have been, and it is multiple convictions. Yes, a lot. Believe me, but the most pettiest crap you ever see in your life, and
Yeah,
things
see,
that you'd laugh
mine's
at.
different.
Oh,
See, I'm not
actually,
allowed in because
I
of
know why.
violence.
I know why, because I got found with drugs when I was younger, and it wasn't my drugs; it was my partner's drugs, and I had it on me, and I said it was mine, so he didn't get in trouble. That's the worst thing I got on there.
Yeah, see, mine's all violent.
Not heavy, just weed.
And
Oh
overall,
my
changed it
God.
a lot.
Yeah,
thing
that's
is,
what I mean.
In the States, people go to jail for weed all the time. I know somebody who had to leave the States. Yeah, he had to leave the country because he was going to do 5 years for just possession of weed.
Yeah, but some
Gonna
of
do
them now,
5
some of the
years.
different places in the States, they're allowed it now.
Yeah, So he's left the States. You know, he never went back.
In my opinion, it should be legalized anyway.
Yeah.
It's pathetic because if you think about alcohol, right? We look at all the money the police spend on people in the town, especially here at the weekend in Bicester, when you got the Scuddies and you got all the traveller up here all fighting everything. The amount of money they spend on all policing up here. If everyone was just smoking weed and going around, no one bothers you on that stuff. The only thing that's the big thing with that is the dealers and all that crap, the crime that comes in on the patches and people saying you're on my patch. That's where the crime comes in with the drugs. But believe me, if it was legalized, a lot of that would probably go away. And I think a lot of things should be legalized anyway, because I think alcohol's really bad. And they say about drugs, alcohol's a drug. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. But it gets you wankered, doesn't it? You're out your head if you drink too much of it.
Yeah.
You're a nuisance. Some people are really bad. And on drugs, you're having a good time. Like Matt, you'll know where I'm coming from. Like I used to go to a lot of raves when I was younger.
Yeah.
And no one bothered you. No one bothered you.
The security and the nightclub owners will always tell you we prefer nights where people are quietly taking drugs because everyone's on a nice vibe, you know.
You don't have that nice vibe. Watching videos.
The pissheads who come in and want to start fights.
I remember, right, years ago, right, on YouTube, I'm watching a thing on. Have you heard the TV program called Vice? VICE, right?
Yeah.
I've been on it, mate.
Of course you have. You fucking mong. Right. So on there, right, there was a guy, right, that did like a 45-minute episode, right? So it would have been an hour long on the TV. And they did one, right, saying how many people die every year of being on alcohol. And they give a certain percentage. And then they said, people go to a club, they smoke weed, they take some ecstasy, right, and they have a good night.
Not gonna lie, years ago, when I was young, I didn't drink, right? I did it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't lie. I can't lie. I did a lot of pills. That's all I used to do. Yeah, I never ever drank up to my 30s, and that did I then start really having a drink and stuff. But do you know what? I never ever drank in a club, and I was always just happy, and all the people happy, and there weren't no fighting, there weren't nothing. It's just well, it's free raves. I went to a lot of free places anyway. That's the majority of my thingies were free raves and stuff. But they're not even like that now, are they? You can't get the free ones. They raid them. They come and destroy it, and then take all your equipment and ruin it and make it shit. And
then they wonder why there's a massive thing against the police. They should just let you get on with it, but they don't. Right?
They shut it down. As soon as they come along, it's annoying because actually they were quite peaceful, them raves, and chilled. It's annoying. Can't do nothing. Go in a club now, you're going to get stabbed up or robbed or jacked up when you go to the cash point. It's true though. I've been in clubs in London recently. Quite a few, about 8-9 years ago, we had two lads trying to get me and my mate to come with them. And I said, are you mad? She's like, come on. I said, you're stupid. I said, you think I'd go with them? Did you not hear what he just said about jacking us? He was doing this rhythm, but in slang talk. And I know all that sort of stuff. And he's saying about jacking us in an alley and getting our cards. And my mate was, let's go with them. I'm like, don't be so dumb. Did you just hear him? I've just heard what they're saying, what they're planning to do. They're planning to rob us. So you can't trust no one, nothing. And I've been to a lot of them clubs in London, the recent ones, and the vibe in there is not what it used to be. And it's you're on edge. You're on edge.
It's like I did a rave right about 6 weeks ago,
yeah,
and they've asked me to go back next month to do the photography, but it's fucked up because like I know everybody in there anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's all people that I've been brought up with. Do you know what I mean? So you probably get 10% of the club that you don't know. Do you know what I mean? But when you're walking around with like your camera and stuff, and it's like you at the end of the last rave, all the decks got robbed out the back of the car. I swear down. Pioneer CDJs. There's like five grand's worth of just decks alone. Do you know what I mean? They all got fucking pinched, right? And we were like, well, why didn't someone wait at the car? Oh, we were in and out within 2 minutes. I said, it takes 10 seconds. I said, a car pulled up and they fucking robbed the fucking lot. I said, they fucking
Jesus.
emptied it and drove off. I said, are you thick as fuck? And they were like, well, and I said, you're stupid. I said, you are. I said, you are fucking stupid. End of. And I said, I'm not taking my camera and that there. Do you know what I mean? Because how do we know that those people weren't already in the club and getting pictures? And then
A lot of
sending them
people
over?
that go to clubs now, even festivals, especially you got in, I'm not going to say what areas, but certain areas, like you get pickpocketed and stuff like that, and it's just it. You're on edge. You're holding about. It's all about crime. There's always people in there. There's gangs in there working just to rob your cards and rob shit, and it's shit.
It's all
That's why
credit
I
card
stick.
fraud
That's
and
why I
that, innit?
stick. That's why I stick to exploring now. No one can rob me. Only the ghost rob me of my soul.
I've been doing free parties, and people have unplugged the lights, and then they're fucking trying to get the lights down onto the floor, you know, so they can just get them out the door, you know, and shit like that. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, you know, this is a fucking free party. You know, what the fuck? You know,
Ruthless they are,
it's
mate.
like, you know, we're
People
putting it
stand.
on. We're putting it on for fucking free, and you're trying to fucking rip the party makers off. I mean, like,
Won't
what
do
would
it,
would you steal off your own mother? You know, like, would you steal fucking,
It's
like, you
bad
know, steal
nowadays.
the food out of your mother's mouth? Like, you know, what the fuck?
Fucking people do. That's the thing.
Oh, it's
It's
ridiculous.
changed today's society. Even just 20 years is so different. It is scary. Like, I watched a video what was on TikTok the other day. I don't know if I mentioned it to you, Taffy. I might have said it to Lol, but it said at the bottom of it on TikTok, look, no one's got mobile phones. It was scary. Like, you look, no one had the phone. Everyone was partying and dancing, and not one phone in sight. And then you look at a thing now, it's just people on phones, isn't it? Everywhere, all sats, reading them, and
Yeah,
scary.
Look
It is
at
scary.
Techno Viking, right? You don't see one
Yeah.
phone in that video of his. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's literally powering down the fucking road, and all they want to do is just want to fucking get up and dance.
It's scary because
Yeah.
I'm so happy I lived my life and have done a lot of, like,
You want to see how
raving.
many pictures, yeah? Right, I've got on here, yeah, from the last rave, right? On the
They're like
first
this.
3 hours, yeah, first 3 hours, yeah.
Phones.
And do you know what? I had to go up to them and say, look, I said, can you put your phone away just so I can get some pictures?
It's a
Just
joke.
for like, just for a couple of minutes.
They're not enjoying it. They
It
haven't
looked boring as
enjoyed.
fuck.
Not enjoyed the parties that I'd say Matt.
No, they're just like this. They're
Up
just
the jack,
glued
all
in their
them stuff.
phones.
We definitely had a good time when we were young because it's shit now.
Oh, I tell you what, right? I remember, yeah, going to a rave, yeah, up on Denby Moors, yeah, right? And it got shut down, right? The police, there was to be in about 60 riot vans. And there was fucking, you know, those coppers, yeah, were from all over the country, yeah, because we don't have that many riot vans around here. And they literally I swear down, there was part of Liverpool, right, because it had Matrix writ all over it, yeah. Then it had Cheshire, then it had Flintshire, Denbighshire, and Conway, yeah. And I know there was some, right, that would come over from Gwynedd. I know for a fact there was some from Gwynedd because they were all talking Welsh, and they only talk Welsh down that side.
I know when I was 16, I moved to Oxford. There was a massive rave. When was that? 92, 93. I don't know if Matt heard about that one because it weren't far from where you are. It was massive. It went on for days. That didn't get stopped. I can't remember the name of it. But
yes, that was about 5.
One of the main people that do the raves I can't remember back the names, but they used to be popular. But that went on.
It is bonkers.
Do you remember the convoys, Matt?
Fuck you know.
I mean, I've been to quite a few. I mean, there was a good one in Western Supermare or down by
Yeah.
Bridgewater or something like that. It was like out on the coast. And you know, I can remember police helicopters going over with megaphones going, "You are not allowed to be here. Please disperse." It's like, fuck off.
Well, the funny thing is,
No.
do you remember those bomb shelters that we went to, Claire?
Yeah.
Yeah? Fuck me, you should have seen the police going in there to raid it. Fucking hell, that was about 2 years ago, and I was in there at the time, right? The fucking police were dropping off the sides. They were dropping in. Yeah? There was fucking coppers coming down the massive slag heap. Yeah, and there was vehicles after vehicles coming through that tunnel, and all in there in that massive compound. Yeah, there was about 25 cop cars. It was fucking horrendous, and they just like one copper stayed on the door, and the rest of them just went barging in and just shut the fucking whole place down. You should have seen it. Do you remember that
goes on
yellow
now,
door?
though.
Yeah, do you remember that yellow door? Yeah?
Yeah.
I dived through that head first. I didn't even. I thought, fuck this shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And I climbed up the massive slate thing on the other end. That was awful. I shit myself.
Funny.
I thought, I'm not getting done for being in here for having a good night. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You can't have a good night no more because police shut it down straight
No,
away.
that's it. The fuckers.
You can't
in
go
fact,
nowhere.
In fact, right, I think I was with Exploring with Carl, Urban Legend, and someone else. I can't remember who else I was with, right? And literally, right, we could hear people talking in there, right? And we were going, oh, there's someone else in here, right? We carried on. We got to the door. There was 3 generators, yeah? There was a fucking massive pile of fucking in a crate full of wires, right? There was fucking lighting rigs, right? And then we seen the lads fucking abseiling down the side of it, and then people running up and down the fucking place like with all the gear because there was a rave on that night. Funny as fuck it was. It was like we just said to him, said, "Oh, what's going on?" It's like, "Oh, nothing. We're just having a few mates and that." And I was like, "No, you're not, mate." I was like, where's Daniel like? Do you know what I mean? And he went, and I was like, I fucking thought so. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I thought Distortion's having a fucking rave again, like, thought little bastards, but they didn't get caught that night. So it's weird, isn't it?
There's a rave in Oxford not long ago. My daughter went to it back last year, and police just absolutely, you know what I mean, just fucking raided it. It was unbelievable. They weren't there 5 minutes and they shut it down.
See, we used to go and look for warehouses, abandoned warehouses that were like out of the way and that. Do you know what I mean? And I've done all sorts of shit. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, but it was all right because it was a free party and it was a good party. Do you know what I mean? I was like 17, 18. So it was all right. Do you know what I mean? Like my mum got me into all that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? And I was like quite lucky, really. Do you know what I mean? That I fell on. So it was like, you know, I had some really good friends. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Claire, you know that place we went the other night, the George Railway Hotel in Bristol?
Yeah, because you were saying stuff about that. I watched the video as well.
Yeah. Well, you know where we got in round the back, where that area we got in, which was like you had to go round the back and round the sides and climb in and all that. That was a big garage complex.
Really?
And it all got knocked down. And basically that was we used to have parties here like 20 years ago, and because it was a garage complex with a big sliding door, we got everybody in there, got the system in there, and we got all the people in there, and we locked the door. And the police were going mental outside.
They couldn't get in,
banging the door, and fucking they were like kicking, and they couldn't get in. And we kept going for hours. We were there for like several hours, and they couldn't get in.
Do you know what I was watching? Them cat coon videos.
Oh yeah.
People having parties down there, and we got anything like that over here. Yeah, Matt says.
Yeah,
I love a party. I love a good old party, me. I'm getting old, but I love a party.
Oh, you're fucking ancient, love, not fucking old.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, shit.
I remember as well, it was classic, Claire, because in the morning, right, like we said, oh, the police seem to have gone for a minute. So we fucking opened the door and we got all the stuff out. We got out, literally burnt off really quickly. And like within about 20 minutes after we'd gone, the police all came back. Another unit came back and they went in there and they were like, where's the fucking party? It's like, no, they've gone.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think Lowell was mentioning, or I watched your video and you said something about the bar or a room up there that you...
Yeah.
going.
that
Yeah.
bar now, you walk on the floor now and the floor's collapsing, you know.
Yeah, you were
But,
mentioned it. I heard you say
people
about
had
it.
they were selling beers at the bar, like, you know. I mean, you know, not obviously cans and stuff, but they actually like had the bar was in use that night. It was great.
We'll have to have an Urbix rave. Invite everyone from Urbix to a rave. Could you imagine? Give me your pin, you bastards.
Yeah,
Grab
yeah.
your phone to get your pins. Right, let's set them up. That'd be it. Yeah, right, we're going to get their phone.
It's a shame we couldn't get you in though, because it is a lovely little place, and I wonder if there
I
is any
couldn't
sort of
climb that.
activity in there. Yeah.
Shame, yeah, my leg's completely
No.
done in now. I've done one leg in and
Well,
had
you
got it fixed. Now the other
when
one.
you saw what it was like though, I mean, it was a
I
proper
watched the video.
climb. Yeah.
And now, what was it Lowell said to me? He's dangling off the bloody bars, but now he said, oh, since I've been there with Matt, I've got more confidence now that I can climb. I nearly pissed myself. I nearly
You
wet
can't
myself.
climb though. That's the thing.
He actually said it yesterday to me, and I was like, I was like, glad you took
They
him
were
in
saying
there.
this is totally mad, and I was like, well, we're up 2 floors on the scaffold.
He's
It's
scared
not
of
that bad.
heights.
I don't blame him. It's, you know, but the thing is with that place is it's quite nice because there's lights of advertising boards around the place, so you don't have to put your torches on. You can actually walk around in the ambient light because
That's all right.
of the it's not so bad.
I
Sorry,
wish I could climb, but I
hiccups.
can't. I can't climb. I climbed the thing is, the only thing I climbed down were then car caves. Now Lowell got to the top of them. This is how much of a chicken he is. He got to the top of the car caves and he said, see you later, I'm going back off. And Adzi had to go back with him. And he said, you're crazy. I was shaking and I am terrified of heights. But I thought, I've come all this way, come all the way in here. Do you think I'm going back? No. And I just went down. Yeah, he's terrified, Matt. That's why I laughed when he went with you. Because you know, I knew. He's a chicken.
I mean, people probably didn't pick up on it because a lot of what it said happens very quickly. But he said like, I said, go down the ladder, and he said, what, the ladder? And I was like, yeah, the ladder. And he said something like, what, this ladder? And I said, yes, the ladder, go down it.
He's big as
like,
fuck.
I was like, go down it. That is the ladder to go down it now, the ladder. Yes.
Oh my
do
God. Help.
That's what I was like. The attitude was like, yeah, that one. Yeah, get down it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, do it. You know, it's like, yeah.
I think he's back because Caleb just said he's back from work. But yeah, he's terrified. Matt, I pissed myself when he went with you because I know him so well, and he screams for me for help, right, when he gets stuck in places, and I'm the worst person that couldn't help you. And I'm like, me and Taffy obviously have been with him. We've just stood there laughing because it's hilarious. Because he acts this big man, gets in these places, and he's like, "You did you like what?" That
Oh, he's just like the biggest girl you've ever seen. He is literally like a big girl. He is
a big girl, honestly.
He is,
if something
right?
chases him, or come there, or someone went for us, he acts so big, but I know for a fact he'd be the one that runs, not me.
Oh, but see, go and watch Brady's latest video, right, of Littlewoods. Go and watch that, right?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Jordan fucked off. Brady fucked off. And then the guy's going, oh, you're a fucking adult. I said, so are you? He said, you better shut the fuck up. And then he's like, you what? And I said, shut up and get in your fucking taxi. He said, you absolute fucking nana. Do you know what I mean? And he was like, it's like, if you're kicking off. And I'm thinking, oh, I said, you fucking horrible cunt.
Fucking Lowell
Lowell
runs out the house and jumps through a window because the hornet's there,
care.
right? Screaming like a bitch. I was just wet myself. That's why I had to send it you, Matt, because that screaming was him being a bitch, running through the building, trying to get past us through the doors and out of a window, and I was just in bits laughing. And it was going all around us, all to him, and he's like, "Ow, help me!"
I tell you what is with scaffold, though.
I will run when we do paranormal, because it shits me up, right?
Yeah, but I'll go back.
Because it's not there, right? But like literally, right? Jordan was with me another time, right? And literally we were in, do you remember that place where me and you and Law went to and we did the Ouija board and the glass moved on its own? Yeah. Literally, we were in that same room, right? And exploring with Aid, a guy that we know, right? He was with us and he dressed up as security. Everyone else bolted, and it was like, And I went like, and I nearly slapped him, like, and I did. And you should have seen him. He took his hat and everything off, and he was like, tough. And I was like, I said, don't fucking do that to me ever again. I said, you fucking horrible cunt. I said, because I was going to plant you and hurt you and leave you here. Do you know what I mean? I said, because I can't be arsed getting in trouble with the fucking police.
Stop licking me, dog.
Hey, Ryan.
Hello, Ryan.
What were you going to say, Matt? Have you forgot?
No, just it's a lot easier to do.
Oh, Ryan.
Sorry, it's a lot easier to do scaffold when there's like a sheet or a side on it, which there was, and it kind of psychologically, you don't look at the drop, and there were a few obscuring things, so we couldn't see out. It was like sheets and things like that. If you don't realize how high you are, it's actually easy. It's easy to do scaffolding because you don't realize how high you are.
Didn't Lowell dangle down or something and was dangling down, getting stuck? And he said he dangled down, couldn't get his feet down. Apparently, Stefan had to put his feet on the thing. He said he would have fell down.
No, I don't know. Maybe he did sort of like have to hang down right at the bottom. But yeah, it wasn't.
He told me he was about 40 foot up and he was going to fall and kill himself.
Well, one can only hope.
I actually said, I wish you fucking did.
The one thing I do on scaffolding is I never just trust the board, because the boards are there, but you don't know. They could snap or they could tilt, So when I go on scaffold, what I normally do it's a bit I don't know. It's just the way I do it. I grab the other scaffolds when I'm walking. So even though I'm walking,
tall.
I've got something to hold on to.
See,
so
I'm
I
too
go like that.
Short.
And if something happens, then I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to hold on.
Yeah.
But I don't trust what I'm walking on. I don't trust what I'm walking on just because it looks okay. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I don't like scaffolding. I'm not good at heights. I'm a wimp, but I will go and do things and challenge myself. But at the same time, I make myself have a breakdown. It's like fair rides as well. I hate them, but I go on a few. But I just laugh when I go on them because I got a nervous laugh, and you'll see it in my videos. I just laugh at everything, and I can't help it. It's just a thing I've got since I was younger. Something really bad could be happening, and I'll be laughing.
Oh, don't! I was getting dragged down.
Sorry to hear about your loss. Warrior, sorry to hear about your loss. Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, they lost their partner. So I was just saying sorry to hear about that.
Okay. Yeah, I think heights and me are not good, but I do run like paranormal in my videos. Sometimes I get a noise in a room and I will run the other way, but I'll stop because I actually will go back. I've got a lot better at being on my own. I got stuck in the prison. That prison you're on about, Taffy, was the one you went to. Right. They all left me behind with my table. I was in I think the third wing. What was it? Shepton Mallet?
Yeah.
Shepton Mallet prison left me the Ouija board, the table, all buggered off. I'm trying to pick it up, carry it. My phone light goes off. That dies. Then my torchlight dies. I'm stood in the pitch black. I had to find my way out of there on my own. I shit myself.
Bloody hell.
And
that was nice of him.
Like Amber Turd.
Shepton Mallet. Shepton Mallet.
She hasn't been watching it. She doesn't understand the reference.
Me dog stepped on a bee.
Oh, that, yeah.
You've not been watching the Johnny Depp trial, then, have you?
I know.
Oh, I don't.
I've been watching it, mate. I've been watching
that
it.
shit.
Amber Turd. She took a shit on Johnny Depp's bed. She literally straddled it and took a shit on his Johnny Depp's
Is
bed.
it real?
In a hotel,
No,
it?
seriously.
I'm going to do that to Lowell
not
later.
once or twice. It was a handful.
Yeah, that's why they're all called her Amber Turd. Her name's Amber Heard, but they call her Amber Turd.
I'm going to take a shit then later and Lowell and say it's a ghost that did it.
Yeah. I mean, what was she thinking? Like, why did she? I haven't heard any. I haven't heard her. Has she actually explained what her mental justification was for taking? Yeah,
She's
why?
Not
why?
Yet.
Did she actually explain why she did it? Why did you just literally straddle on somebody's bed and take a shit? Why did you? What was going through your mind, Amber?
Amber
know.
shit. A load of shit. A load of shit was going through her
Definitely.
mind.
Fucking hell. I will shit all over your chest. That's what she
No.
was
Nothing
thinking.
hated him.
Oh yeah, she's made his life hell. But do you know what? Right, Amber's solicitor, right, has already said there's no point carrying on with the case because you've lost.
Imagine standing in court and mentioning about shitting on their bed and that. I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face. I'd get locked up.
Oh, I'd be howling. Did you see that
I'd
guy
be-
that
I'd be in
walked out
bits.
of
I'd
court
piss
because he
myself.
was howling? He was
Huh?
like, "I'm fucking broken." He says, "I'm leaving." Guy stood up in a fucking suit and walked out. He literally
If that was
walked
me
out
in
of
a
court
court,
because he was laughing
I'd be in
so
bits.
much. He was like, "I can't deal with it."
Oh, it's you. Oh, fuck off, you dirty bastard. He just farted in my face.
Ew.
Oh,
He walked
Punch
in
him in
the
the
door and
face.
farted on me. Ugh.
that's what I heard. I thought I heard something.
It was Caleb. He's disgusting. I'm going to tie him up later and shit on his bed. That's it.
That's a bug washing.
He's desperate to get on this stream somehow or another, isn't he? He's like, one way or another, I'm getting on this fucking stream.
It's his
I'm fucking getting
ADHD,
on
that
there.
is.
Yeah.
Lol's got ADHD. He's got ADHD and something else.
He's
I don't
got
know
something
what.
fucking not right with him. Fucking hell.
Have you seen the video of him dancing?
Yeah.
No,
Oh
don't
man.
think I want to now.
Oh, it's brilliant. I got
Go
him. I was
on,
listening to my
Urban
old rave
Paranormal
music.
TV right
Hey,
on TikTok.
yeah,
Oh God.
I was listening to rave music yesterday, old rave music on my TV, just watching some of the old raves. He comes fucking dancing in the front room, didn't he? I was like, I got him. So yeah,
Bouncing in the room, yeah.
I
Um,
told you, he's Matt hasn't seen the real side of him. He's always quiet around Matt.
But he's not with me. He's rude and arrogant.
He's an arrogant little shit.
He is, yeah.
I'm arrogant back to him.
I punched him once. I punched him right here. I punched him. Spun around, punched him.
Yeah,
Because he
he's
spoke to you like shit. He called you a horrible fat cunt. And I was
All right,
like,
Brady.
I brain.
I was like, let's be having you, motherfucker.
Yeah, he
Uh,
behaves around Matt. He's so
Speaking
well.
of horrible fat cunts, here's Rory Brady.
Horrible fucking athletic cunt.
Horrible,
rub it in.
skinny, fucking skinny. I run every day.
Right. I'm going to
cunts.
let you guys go
Yeah.
because I'm going to go back to my editing. I'm not so
And
traumatized
Claire,
now.
I've WhatsApped you as well. So can you drop me a
Yeah.
message back, please, when you get 2 minutes?
Let me have a look first, see if you're going to traumatize me.
No. It's nothing bad. I promise you. Not
I rung-
even get
I
your
rung up-
boobies out. I've seen them.
No, you
Oi.
fucking haven't.
Kronos.
Are you fit,
Naughty.
Taffy? Where do you think I am on the 16th of June on my birthday?
I don't fucking know.
I
I
told you
do.
about 10 times I'm at the Isle of Wight Festival.
I know where I'll be. 16th of June.
I don't fucking know.
I'm going
just
raving,
saying.
everyone.
Going raving.
No.
I can't do shit. I've got a bad leg. I'll be hobbling around. I'll get some acid and a few mushrooms. I'll be all right. No, I'm joking. I'll probably get laced. Fucking robbed at knife point. No, I'm joking. Right, I'm going to go on that note.
Yeah, I'm going to be going soon myself. Like I did
I'll
say
let
I was
you,
going to go ages
Brady,
ago.
enjoy the evening.
See you
Yeah.
later, Claire.
See you later.
Right, see you later,
Cheers.
everyone.
Hope you have a good night.
Bye.
I'm
Bye.
going to kill
Well,
Caleb now
go
and
on.
shit on his bed.
Go and literally,
Hey,
like,
Laura,
literally
how's it
straddle
going?
on top of your son and just like fart in his face. Just
Get that tiny starfish asshole out. And fucking
Yeah.
stick it all
Why I
over.
can't
Oh.
even get on the bed. My legs are so bad. I can't even
fucking
get
fart, fart.
Just drag him
Fart in his
over and then
face.
just like kneel onto him. He'll not do it
Yeah.
again.
Just like pull up his bed sheets, fart in them, and then just put his
And
head
then
under the
just-
sheets and
and
just
then-
suffocate him.
And hold
I'll
him
get
down.
Noel
Like,
to do
hold
it.
him down.
I traumatise
Oh.
the kid. I get done for child abuse. I'll be in
Yeah.
court.
Oh well. Never
It's not
mind.
child abuse if he likes it.
It was my
Oh.
mum. She farted in my bed. That's why I rode my motorcycle. Oh, so all right then. We'll give you no points. That's it.
I
Yeah,
did-
right.
He
Oh
don't
my
Matt
God.
say that to him because he's so black and white. He would actually go and say it.
My mum farted in my face.
He would actually say it. I'm not lying.
I
He's got
literally
no
felt her
filter.
cheeks like butting against my cheeks.
Caleb
It felt
has-
like it felt like I was being born for a second time.
Should I tell you something very quick before I go? When he was
Fucking
younger,
hell.
I went and stood like in a shop in a queue doing like paying for something, and a little old like woman come next to us, and he went, "Oh, mum, she stinks of piss." I'm stood in the queue, and this little woman, he stood there, and she stinks of piss, and I'm like, "Oh my god."
Oh
Oh,
my
no.
God, that is so funny.
Oh, he's got no filter, has he? You don't even
No.
want to
Yeah.
know half the stuff he's done to me.
Was it true
Yeah,
though?
but kids do that though.
Was it true?
Was it true?
Yes, it was. She did stink of piss. She's an old
Yes,
lady,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
The thing is, you just sort of smell it and think, oh fuck, just get out of
You'd be
here.
like,
Oh my
yeah.
God, he stood there and he's like looking at her, saying, "Oh, she stinks of piss." And I'm like, "Caleb, shut up." He went, "No, she stinks of piss." And I'm like, "Oh." Ask him.
Yeah.
I'll get him
Yeah.
down here. So yeah, I did. She stunk of piss. He has no filter, and there's
Yeah.
worse
Kids
things
do
he
that
said.
though.
He might have bumped that might have bumped her off, but it might have also taught her a lesson. body hygiene and all that. Yeah.
Right, I'm
Oh
off.
God.
Yeah.
Speak to you soon, everyone. Have a good
you later.
evening.
Yeah,
See you
no
later.
worries.
Bye.
Thank you
Cheers.
for coming up
Bye.
anyway.
How do I get out of here?
You press
I'll
leave.
kick you if you want.
There
Nah, it's
Yeah.
just there
Fucking hell.
Yep.
you go.
Old people stinking of piss. That's a conspiracy. I'd never believe it. Yeah.
No, never.
When you go in their house, it never stinks of piss or like
No, of
No.
course not.
feces. Never at all.
No. Nope.
No.
It's like, imagine, right, a woman owning 18 cats. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Jesus. Imagine how good that smells. Probably
It does,
probably smells like
You know what? It
a
doesn't
rose field
smell
in
that bad, to
Holland.
be
It probably smells of it smells like roses. Oh.
It doesn't smell as bad as you think.
She
Not
even
the
did a
stuff-
video the other day to try and deflect this, going, "This is how you clean cats so they don't smell honest, because my cats
They
don't
don't.
smell and nothing in my house smells at
It
all."
doesn't.
Doesn't.
Smell as bad as you think. I've been
Okay.
using things like that for years, but not a lot of people know it though.
Mm.
It could be
Between
worse.
that and the,
All the way through the
the,
live stream, you could have been called the slag. How fucking awful is that?
I know you fucking
Right,
chap.
I'm gonna get another beer.
Matt
That's
called-
it.
Matt
Right.
called her a
I'm gonna
slag.
get another beer.
I swear down, Ian, right? It was funny, right? And like someone had commented in there, right? And Matt went, "What? What the fuck?" He was like, "Why are they calling you a slag?" And it was like they didn't actually call her a slag, but now I just keep saying, "Oh, you're a slag." So sorry, Jackie, but you're a slag.
All right, like I said, I'm gonna boot the shit out of you when I see you next. So
Told you,
yeah.
don't start threatening me with a good time. You slag.
Font. There you go.
Okay, no. Oh dear.
Oh my days. Oh.
Well, hello everyone.
Hi,
Hello,
Ian.
baby. Yeah, Matt is going Bodmin jail. Yeah, gone. I think they said Wednesday or something about it.
Well, Ian, if you drop me a message, mate, when the window arrives.
Ah, that
I'll,
window. I was like,
yeah.
what fucking window? Yeah, if you
Oh,
didn't know,
yeah.
guys, I had my window smashed the other day.
I can't believe how bad that were.
Yeah, imagine coming out to it and it was me that spotted it out of all of us.
I didn't have a clue. He said there's glass on the floor. I went, what? And then
Yeah,
"Look
no,
at your window."
look, and I was like, "Fuck's sake!"
Yeah, not good at all. Made a right fucking mess.
Well, I
Mhm.
cleaned it as much as I could, and I managed to get some it's livable now. Do you know what I mean? And it's waterproof, so well, I think it is anyway.
It's still on there, so yeah.
Oh well, there you go. I couldn't have done half bad job then.
Still not good though. You don't.
No, it
everything you
wasn't.
need.
It wasn't at my house, Haley. It was out on an explore. Well, I won't say where, but a certain,
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
It's like
no,
we've been
exactly.
gone now, so and it just so happens to be your windows got broken. You've ordered another one, and I'll fit it for you. So
Yeah, it's still not good.
I mean, fair play. We had a good day, though. I mean,
oh, it was a
apart from
fantastic day, mate.
that dickhead in fucking
I only
Liverpool.
pushed my ankle 5 times.
And that fucking dickhead in Liverpool.
Oh, mate, don't
Mm.
talk about him, mate. Oh, I was on about him before. It was funny as fuck.
Hey, you fucking cleaning the floor.
You're not kids. What are you doing here? Well, you're not a
I
kid.
said, you're not a fucking believer. I said, shut your fucking mouth.
Look,
Oh no, that's
what was his
kid.
fucking
No.
what was his major malfunction, motherfucker? Like what was he even doing there?
I
Oh,
know.
It's
I
just
think
fucking
I think it's his son that's doing
interfering?
security. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure it was his son doing security.
Yeah,
Jesus
I think it
Christ.
was.
Talking. What
He's
are you
lucky.
talking
He's lucky
to?
he didn't get fucking laid out. Like you know, what I mean, like
Hey,
what the fuck
Mate,
are you
did you see how
interfering
fucking
for,
close I
you
was?
prick?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
did
somebody
you
say
see
that
how
to
close
me.
I was from sparking that guy out?
It's like
Fucking
you're a bit
idiot.
old for this,
and
and
Jordan was
you're a bit
walking
old
up.
for this. What? Old enough to drive a fucking taxi like a fucking I've got no fucking life or education. Like really?
I told
Well,
him, I said,
maybe
you
I'll
better
become
shut the
old
fuck up,
enough
right,
one
get
day
back
to
in your
actually just
taxi.
fucking just sit in my own pile of shit. Eh?
Yeah.
I'm too old for this, and
Fucking hell, it's a load of shit though.
Yeah. Fucking I mean, you know, no disrespect to people we know taxi drivers, but I mean, come on. Like what
Yeah,
the
Gav,
what
if
the
you're
fuck?
watching, you can.
Yeah. You know, I mean like yeah, when we got nothing better to do with our fucking lives, we become urbexers and fucking taxi drivers. So don't fucking talk to me about fucking being an urbexer because you can fucking tell me about being a taxi driver. Yeah.
Fucking worst job,
Yeah.
isn't it? Especially
Mm.
cleaning up.
It was
Hits
like,
and
I
fucking
wouldn't
all
have
that.
minded, right? We were there, right? And obviously the CCTV works, right? And control room had obviously, you know,
Fair
rang
enough,
the person
yeah,
that was
fair
on
enough.
security, right? Security comes to the gate, right? And says, guys, can you leave? Yeah,
And you
no
did.
problem. So we get
He
up,
was
we
fine.
go, yeah?
He
We
was
get
all right.
3/4 of the way and we're already off the land, right? And we're already
Exactly.
on marshland, yeah? Then got some cunt stood there, right? Go, oh, you fucking can't be in here. I like, shut your mouth. I said, shut it. And he was like, you know, everyone else sort of went right round him, yeah? Fuck me. I was like, I brushed against him, yeah, to walk past him. I was like, right, go on, push me. Fucking see what fucking happens. I'll hand your ass to you, pal. Right? I was walking down the little fucking slope bit, right, where he was stood on, yeah? And he was like, oh, you're not children. I just spun around and went, no. I said, either of you. I said, so you better shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Who do you think you I said, oi, shut up, you fucking nana. Get back in your fucking taxi and fuck off. I said it.
Yeah.
I said, don't fucking start pulling that shit with me. And I was like, you know, Brady was already about fucking 100 yards gone, like, Joe, he was trying to get the fuck out there. Not me, no, I'm going to fucking stand my ground. I want to punch this cunt. Joe, I was like, I thought, fuck this, like, Joe, I thought, if there's two of them, right, there's one of me. Do I give a shit? Absolutely not, right? Because I know I'm all right. Do you know what I mean? I know I can handle myself, right? And I
Yeah,
was
but if it
fucking
had been
prison.
anybody else, he would have been sparked because there was more of you than him. At the end of the day, he could have been
Oh,
saying
yeah.
it to the wrong person, and somebody could have fucking laid the cunt out.
Oh, don't if it like last year when we went and did St. Joseph Holland, yeah, if I could got through that fence, yeah, and get hold of that guy, yeah, I'd have killed him that night.
Oh yeah, I remember that one as well.
Yeah, I would have
Fucking hell.
killed that guy that night if I could
Oh
have
yeah,
got
I
hold of
remember
him.
that one.
Do you know what I mean? And then it was like, and then I laughed at the other security guard, which was sort of like northeast side of Manchester. I could have slapped that guy. But do you know what, right?
Oh, the one at
I
that
was-
school.
Yeah, and then this one, right? I was that calm. I was a bit
You were,
scared
to be
to
fair.
hit him. I was a
You
bit
were- you
too
were.
scared to hit him because I was too calm. And I think would have been fucking Like, holy shit. I got on the phone. I was like, can't believe I just nearly fucking hit this guy. I was like, calm down. Don't fucking tell me to calm down. It was like, fucking hell. I was fuming. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Brady, do not head to your car. Go left here. Go through the fucking country park and we'll fucking get to the car. It was fucking awful, you know, but I'm going to go back. I am going to go back. And I hope to
Yeah,
God
I mean,
that
like,
incident-
what is it? Like, you know, what is it with fucking taxi drivers? They've got fucking attitude. It's just
I don't know,
fucking
mate.
like out on
knows.
tendrils, isn't it? Like, you know,
Fuck
tentacles of
knows.
fucking yeah.
I saw him pull up and I was like, who's this? I was like, oh no, it's another security guard. And he just, it's some fucking fat bloke. I'm like, what the fuck's this?
You couldn't say anything too because you weren't even on the land, so you were fucking bang out of order.
You know, it's illegal. No, it's a
No,
civil
mate.
civil
It
matter.
was
And
mate.
you
like,
didn't even get in the fucking building. You didn't even get in the building in the
Well, that was
first place, so you couldn't do fuck all about
The
it.
first part, right?
I'm sorry,
was,
it's not hard to get in.
He
there.
went, you're trespassing. I said, what part? I said, it's a civil law. Oh, we'll see what happens when the police turn up. I was like, phone the police. I said, see what fucking happens, pal. Do you know what I mean?
It's like, hang
Oh,
on,
you
is this
fucking
your
cunt.
property? Is this
Oh,
your
you
property or anything to do with you? No, it's not. So why don't you fuck off?
Dickhead.
I'm glad I recorded it. I really am.
Yeah.
Fucking arsehole. Told him to go and sit on a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded, right? But it was funny as fuck, right? I'm like this into this guy's face, yeah, right? I'm fucking close, yeah. I'm thinking, I'm gonna whack him in a minute. And I thought, just for the sheer look, yeah. And I thought, shit, Brady's recording. I thought I can't just punch him, right? I thought, because that's me then going out of my way to punch him, yeah. And I thought, I'm just gonna wind him up until he throws a punch, and then I can hit him. And I thought, oh, his fucking job's a good minute. Do you know what I mean? I thought, you fucking cunt. I'm standing there, Brady's walking off recording the opposite direction.
I'm saying nothing.
It's
I'm
not
saying
helping.
nothing. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is not helping me in the slightest, yeah.
Just
Do you know what I
wind
mean?
them up is the best fucking thing. Wind the cunts up. in
Oh,
fucking
mate, I was, mate.
Keep
I
winding
was.
them up.
Oh, mate, I'm awful for it anyway, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. They're fucking pricks. So it's like, you know, any fucking little Karen who comes along going, we were in Portsmouth last night and I just looked over a fence. Yeah, I was looking, all right, and I turned around in a fucking house and there was a bloke standing in the window, like a full length window, and he was standing there. He was like, all right. Next minute, his fucking missus pokes her head out round the window, like fucking edge. Next thing, they're both standing there in the fucking window, like, all right. And I'm just looking at my phone. I'm just like, yeah, fucking pricks. So I just looked at them. I was like, fucking pricks.
Oh, mate.
Oh, no.
Do you know what I find, right? Karens and Darrens, mate, they're all wankers, mate. They're fucking all of them. They're all
Hang on a
wankers.
minute. There's somebody called Darren in your live stream.
I couldn't give a shit. He's a wanker too. I don't know who he is, but but Karens and Darrens are wankers. End of. Right? And that's it. Right? And it doesn't matter who they are. Right? They're going to come over thinking they're fucking all this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, whack! Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? And that's what's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can't come over and start threatening me and not expecting me to fucking explode. Fuck me. You have picked the wrong person. Brady, on the other hand, yeah, you have a go at him, right? Because he'll walk off. Not me. I'm too stubborn. I'll stand still. Right, let's go. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and that I think is the worst part. Do you know what I mean? It's like I just stand still and I'm just like, you're a fucking cunt, you. And then it's like, just I go to walk off, they say something and I just go, spin around. That's it at that point. I'm fucking game on, right? And it's like, fuck you. Like, you're not fucking telling me what I can and can't fucking do. You ring the fucking police, pal. We've got all this on camera. Do you know what I mean? You're the one that we've been told to leave, so we have left, right? And now you want to fucking start a riot? Come on, then. Let's fucking go.
It wasn't exactly hard to get in there. I mean, Jesus.
No, there was no fence.
There was no fence. It's not hard to get in there at all.
So the thing is,
Not hard.
anyone could be walking around there. What's he
Yeah.
doing? Fucking is putting his 2 penneth in because a couple of people are walking out of a field. At the end of the day,
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
you know, you're not meant to be in there. Where? A field.
Well, Brady, any consolation, mate? We don't have to walk all the way down the side of that building, mate. We'll go straight in there, mate, under that little hole, mate, and as quick as, mate. Let's not fuck
Yeah.
around, mate. We're gonna
We know
fucking
how-
go
yeah,
for it
we-
this time.
Because I spotted it and I was like, oh, there. And then fucking security man, I was like, all right.
Yeah, but
fair
now
enough.
we know where it is, mate. Literally,
Yeah.
once we get onto that little bit of a hill thing and stand on that board, mate, we're gonna have to fucking bolt it, mate. We're gonna have
Literally
to
just
dive
run in.
through, just
Yeah.
rip your clothes, mate. We're just gonna have to get in there, mate, because I can't get caught with cutters on the thing, so I can't cut the fucking barbed wire fence. So we're gonna have to just find a fucking thing and dive in. We're just gonna have to, mate. Game on, motherfucker. Do you know what I mean? Fuck
So
them.
Is that
Fuck
something
this
you
shit.
normally like have with you then? Cutters.
No, but this barbed wire fence, I'm not cutting myself. I'll cut them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck
Right.
them.
Okay.
Fuck that shit. Got out bolt cutters. We'll open the padlock. We'll all go in. Be a million
Yeah.
of them going in.
Is it? Is that what you normally do then, Taffy? Is it
No,
you carry like that sort of stuff around
No.
with you?
Fucking hell, no. I'll go buy some. But no, there's those. Do you know at the bottom of of that fence, it was a good size, and it was just like, was there one or two strands of barbed wire that went?
It
Can you
was one,
remember?
but obviously there was
It
just,
was like
there
it
was a
was
massive
kind
hole.
of thingy
so
in
you
it.
don't-
So
yeah.
there's definitely we should be able to dive straight in there, mate. Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
it's
you wouldn't have to dive.
No, but it'd be a,
But just let Kathy do it and laugh a bit, and he has an accident, so it's all good.
You'll see it on the video if you watch. The
yeah.
video,
I'll
you
have
can
to go
see
back because like that little bit, it was a
You've got
good
the
size.
gate,
I'm definitely
it's
going to be
right
able to
next
get
to
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just to get into that little compound, because then it was all open in there, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
pretty
seeing that
much,
now.
yeah.
I've seen it on.
Oh no,
Really?
I'm not cutting fuck all, mate. Can't be dealing with that shit. They're bad enough. Fucking that fucking Mr. Taxi Darren. I'm gonna call him Darren from now on. He was a
If
cunt.
If you want to see what we're on about, it's on my channel.
Yeah,
Go-
we're
go
the
and
guy.
watch it.
Literally, he was like, yeah, we'll go now, and then we just start walking off. But like, there's a big blue fence. You can't miss it. It's fucking massive. But at the bottom, on the right hand side, you'll see it. It was all taken off. Like someone had done that over years. Do you know what I mean? Had taken it off. But literally, we were going to climb up one of the old stiles to get over, and two of us could have got over there, but the third one would have been caught. There was no two ways about that. Do you know what I mean? So, but then literally, just as we would carry on looking, and then Brady spotted it, and as he said it, I spotted it at the same time.
Yeah.
So it
Wow.
was like, so we definitely will get in there at one point. Hopefully it'll
When they're
just.
building some new fence at the end, weren't they? They were starting
Yeah,
up.
there's some new fencing being put up. Yeah, so it's it's a bit bonkers, like. It's,
But there were a
it's
lot
not-
of gaps in the temporary one that was there.
Oh,
Loads.
but right down the bottom where all that metal fencing and that was pushed up against the door, I think that door will open. Do you know what I mean? So, but that's a lot of fencing. There was about 20 odd sheets just leaning
I
against.
think
the
Yeah.
house.
they're
Really
think
heavy.
they're
To
proper
move all that,
fencing off.
yeah, it's going to take you ages. It's going to take you about 20 minutes to move it all.
Longer if it's heavy.
Well, it depends how far you're going to move it as well, doesn't it?
True.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's only going to take the fucking security guard to walk round, isn't it?
True.
Which is a bit of a bummer.
Very true, mate. Very true.
Do you know what I mean? It depends how much that camera can see you from that top corner, mate. Because I don't know if they can see right over the field or if it looks right down the bottom and then down the other end, where that security guard quarters, where those gates were. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. If it just
I'm
sort of
sorry,
goes
but
those
it
two.
took him long enough.
Oh.
You were in there for a while, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, it must have been 15 minutes. Must have been. Do you know what I mean? No fucking around and that. There's other ways in, but it's like it's really high, Joe, to try and get up that first bit of the ledge. Once you're up that, you're fucking done, yeah. Hey, Tinks, what's happening, buddy?
Hi, Tinks. And
Hey.
hi, Stab.
I'm just wondering, like Warrior, who just said, I promise you, I would do drugs. I think you need to check whether you've she tapped that in correctly. But I just went over and had a look at your channel, by the way, and you've got 28 subscribers and 0 videos. How does that work?
That's funny.
You've got
Wow.
no videos but 28 subscribers. Am I missing something here? Am I missing something?
Must have been the drugs you
How
take.
have you got 28 subscribers and you've got no videos?
Apparently, they're only 17, this person.
And or what? Have you deleted all your videos? So you've now got no videos? How have you got 28 subscribers and no videos? Just saying. Just curious.
Oh, no, he says, dude, I mistyped. I said I wouldn't do drugs.
Well, you sure that's the correct word, drugs? Maybe you shouldn't do. You should. I mistyped. I wouldn't do videos. Yeah. How do you have 28 subscribers? Oh, we can't find out now because it's somebody's fucking timed him out or her out. But how do you get 28 subscribers when you've got no videos? Are they subscribing to nothing? Because you haven't got anything to show. Just saying. But I'm not. It's not a criticism.
True.
It's just like a question. How do you get 28 subscribers when you've got,
He's got 26
no
now.
videos? Yeah. Or are all your videos unlisted or something?
Could be.
It's just very hard to sort of assess people when they've got no videos. I always count whether or not somebody's got videos on their channel as a thing of
There,
trust.
Matt, I put it in the
I
chat
kind
for
of,
you.
yeah.
So you can click it now and you can go into it.
What?
Why?
I put a link for it so you can get onto it if you want to get onto it.
What you mean? It comes
The
up.
channel is just clicked.
It comes up really small. It's done this twice now. It comes up like in a small window rather than a full size window. What's all that about? What's that about?
Fuck knows. I've got like 3,000 and something, but at least I've got a couple of videos.
Why is this person's channel coming up in a tiny little window?
Maybe because he wants to smash your back doors in, and it's a little box.
He probably deleted his videos. Somebody's saying afterwards, or they, he, she, her, them, they, zuz, zen, zong, zing, zang, zing, zong,
Zing, zang, zong. Yeah.
whatever yeah,
Zibbity.
yeah. But yeah. I mean, it's just a weird one, isn't it? Like you've got subscribers, but you haven't got any content. That's a weird one.
I'll just send you a picture of where the gap is. I've just got
yeah. Did you go on your video and look at it?
Yeah, look, you can see it now. Look.
Oh, yeah.
My video views have gone up.
Oh, mate, and there's a metal thing on the bottom as well. So literally, you are sliding through.
Yeah, literally, we were like 2 seconds, and you can see where the security guard gate is.
It does have playlists. All right.
It's working on this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to find it. I don't
Sad
know.
music. Let's listen to the sad music.
If you look next to it, Taff, underneath, you could slide under there. Just saying.
Yeah, you can definitely. I'm just having a
I don't know why.
in where the first loop is, and then the second one goes across, and then it goes through, and then back through. Between those two, you can definitely get through that.
Oh, easy, mate. I saw it, and I was like, you can slide in there.
Ow.
Literally, you're just gonna have to go head first into there, mate, and just get through as quickly as possible.
And then
Tubers could get through that.
You see that gate, and then there's a window. You got the first window, the window's second apart from it.
The window's open, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's all open.
This phone isn't.
It just means that we've got to be quick when we go.
Nope.
Free to start the phone twice.
Okay.
So funny watching that video back. That guy at the end is just what a cock.
Yep.
Luckily, I
Definitely
saw him. I
GoPro
thought
moment.
I better start recording it because something's going to happen. Because I'd stopped and then I started again. I thought, I just saw this bald head coming up, and I was like, "What is this?" Oh no, here we go.
Taffy, down boy. Let me at him. Let me at him. It's funny as fuck, innit?
Excellent. At 13 degrees.
Yeah, guys, if you want to know what we're on about, it's on my channel.
It
The
is.
last video that's up. Go and have a laugh. Just apologise for the language used.
Oh,
I can't believe that video still got monetized. I was like, how the hell? How the hell did that get monetized? But it did.
With all the swearing in it. Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh, there's a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't hold back on that, but yeah.
That was just so funny.
I mean,
Well-
I'm well impressed with that pocket. It's so good to use. So lightweight, and compared to lugging me big thing around, that big camera, it just makes a difference, and the quality as well. It's just really good.
Just me.
Right. Well, I think what we'll do in a minute is finish up, I think. Before I start waking up too much.
What's going on? Have I missed something?
I was talking, and I don't think you heard what I was saying, so I just went a bit silly. Sorry.
I was like, hey, he's fingering his beer.
Yeah. I got my springs, like my springies. That's just like,
Springies.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
lost the
actual
plot
fuck?
again.
Who is this guy?
Sorry.
What the actual fuck?
finger a spring. Sorry.
He's got a spring in his step.
Oh my days.
No, it was in his beer. Not spring in his step, in his beer.
Warrior's a female, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm a female.
Likes Disney. I've just been looking at the playlist. Somebody said it could be because they got playlists, so people subscribe to playlists. But
I've heard that.
yeah.
Oh, do they? I didn't
Oh
know.
well, I don't know. If you got a YouTube channel, get some fucking videos on there. Even if you're just like, your dog or something. Just like, it's like somebody else's
What
dog. I
Jackie
don't know.
does.
Just
Jackie's
like
got like 500
road-
subscribers of just on her pussy. It's amazing.
yeah.
Were you pissed off, you?
Yeah.
What? I'm being serious. Fucking hell.
Pissed off, bitch.
And this is what we have to put up with, guys. Slags. So I swear fucking down. This is awful. This is dreadful.
I tell you what also is awful. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can fucking right. Show you this now.
Aaron.
This is fucking awful. Right. Living it urban, right? It's just
Oh,
fucking
go on. What's he saying?
yeah. Right. Yeah. Hang on. No, why hasn't that worked?
New bombshell enters the villa. Don't call me up, I'm going out. This week, a hot new bombshell
Oh my God.
enters the villa.
What
Don't call me
the
up,
fuck?
I'm going out. This
Fucking
week,
Luke, look.
a hot new bombshell enters the
Oh
villa.
my
Don't call
What
me
the
up,
fuck's going on
I'm
here?
going out.
Is
This
he coming
week,
out, is he?
a hot new
I don't
bombshell.
know.
No, it's just a TikTok video, innit?
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
still,
put
it's
the
scary.
smugglers one, and I'm gonna
Well,
do
he can't be asked doing fucking Urbex videos, but he's going to put that sort of shit on TikTok instead. All right, fair enough.
dressed up in a fucking leotard. What the actual fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking scary.
I'm going to get a mankini on in a minute. Right.
But me, I was just thinking of just getting one of those one-sided bull stranglers.
Mm.
Yeah, some of
Daniel,
that.
good lad, you're on it.
Oh yeah. What?
Oh, the pricks are on you. Pricks are
Yep.
pricks are trying it
Yeah.
on.
Oh, aye.
Woohoo.
Right, yeah. Well, I suppose I better finish up.
Oh, it's getting that time.
It's
So
past the
time is it?
bedtime, isn't it, Taffy?
Time for
well, it's
Taffy.
been past my bedtime for the last
Bye-byes.
month.
Time for
awful.
Taffy bye-byes.
Yeah, Matt, are you going to do a live stream?
Oh, fuck off. No.
What
You've
the fuck?
you've
Doesn't
had
have to
you've
be
had
that
all of me.
aggressive, you horrible fucking stupid
You've had all
kid.
of me. Fuck off.
What the fuck?
In other words, he's probably run out of
Come
beer.
on now. Seriously. I only came
What?
on you because of you.
Oh, mate, I take all that back. Thank you.
There's no fucking
Not
way
sucking my
that
dick, though.
at this amount of beers I'm going to start a live stream. No.
Yeah, go on. You should do it. Go on.
Nah.
It'll be amazing.
Right. I have got a legendary video, which, by the way, if you want a teaser of what it's all about, you can go and watch Brady's video about secret government bunkers called or something like that. And I'm nearly finished on mine now. It's been a long time coming, but you know, we thought we'd let it simmer down a bit before we did anything. He's tested the water, right?
Yeah.
And nothing's happened. So when I put my video out, of course, I'm going to get my fucking door kicked in. So, yeah, let's just watch what happens in the next couple of days.
Oh, fair enough.
But it'll be a good video, and yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Oh, aye. Definitely.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good night, and it's weird because that moment of time when we got in and did things and we got out, that seemed to me like hours.
Oh, it was.
We did.
It did it
It
feel
was.
like
But you watch the video and it's like 40 minutes and we're out, and it's like
Yeah, but you know, those
seemed
40
like
minutes, yeah,
that
of going
seemed
in,
like hours. You
Yeah.
know,
It did.
it was so intense.
it was
unreal.
very intense. Yeah.
And it was
Aye.
like, but you know what? My anxiety was amazing that night. Work that one out. And that should have been going through the fucking roof.
Well, it was a funny one because I caught you in like coming up and he was like, oh, I can't. But you know, then you did
Oh,
your
yeah,
like
man. I couldn't breathe.
inhaler.
I was fucked.
But you
That climb was amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, that climb
That is a fucking mad video, and I can't believe what we saw
I
underground.
think I got a 20-minute video out of it, but my video is
Yeah.
totally different to yours because obviously, when I was abseiling and stuff,
Mm.
that was even for me that was a bit weird because I had a harness that didn't fit properly.
Mm.
Yeah, it was too small for me. I just about got it over one arse cheek, right? And I managed to squeeze my other one in after like a wibble bibble and a squibble. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was unreal. Like, but I can't wait, for like, because Matt takes a lot of time with his videos. So out of all of our videos, I'm more looking forward to Secret Vaults. Do you know what I mean? Because like Brady sort of panics a little bit and he's like, rush, and not meaning to. But Matt's like, nah, I'm going to take every inch of this video and I'm going to fucking work it. So it's like, I am kind of looking forward to watching the video myself. So, but just before you premiere it, will you drop me a message just so that I can make sure I'm there for it? Because I don't see it till like the day after normally.
Yeah, I mean it was very intense, and
Even now, just thinking of it, my heart is racing. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we get to see it again.
Well,
yeah, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it.
Well, if we can get back in there, right? I tell you what, I will be the first person down to that place, and I'll meet you at the secret location of the car park. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I think next time we do it, we'll all have to spread out.
Do you reckon?
We'll have to go right. You go down there. I'll go down there. You go down there. I'll go down there. Maybe take a few more people. Because the thing is, it's so massive. You just don't know what's going to come.
No.
Night, Barry.
Good night, Barry.
Yeah. Thanks, Barry, for coming in, by the way. Yeah.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah.
Right then. I'm going to finish up here, I think, guys. So thank you anyway. Right. Thank you to everybody that liked, commented, and shared. Thank you to all moderators for doing whatever it is you did tonight. And thank you to everybody that joined the panel. You've all been absolutely fantastic, as always. So until next time, stay safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. That doesn't